All right, episode 23, Talk Free Podcast. I go by the name of Glorious In.
DHPOV.
Your boy Show Off.
We got our homie Radio Shack back in the building today.
You already know it. What up, what up?
What up, Shaq?
All right, so what was we talking about?
Oh, TBT.
TBT.
TBT, the basketball tournament.
Right.
Championship was last night.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the reason why I got interested, first off, you know, being a ball lover, Sin, I know you love ball. I know
Right.
I tell you the ball player. So
Right.
I watch it because, it's straight up winner takes all.
Right.
Tournament, it's like 64.
Oh, it's winner take all.
Winner take all.
Oh, niggas fighting.
All
They
the
fighting?
way. Oh, they was beefing
Oh,
last
I know
night.
they was
Oh,
fighting.
yeah.
2 million?
2
Shit,
million. They
if I
was
lose,
going
I'm
at it.
gotta
Yo,
fight.
Yeah.
The dude that missed, there was a dude that could have tied it up. For
Oh, the free
losing
throws?
team. He
Oh,
missed the free-
No,
He missed the free throw.
He missed one of the two that
Yeah.
tied up the center OT. He was
I
heartbroken.
seen that.
2 million,
Dude.
bro. That's
Yo,
how
cats was
they
looking
feed
up
their
tight too.
family.
Listen, all the
seen
way.
that.
Winner
Because
take
it-
all.
Because first off, the tournament is comprised of all college and ex-NBA players, ex-college and NBA players, not current college players.
Right.
Ex, right? So
Right.
the reason I got into it is because there's a team called Overseas Elite. They
Right.
won the past 3 seasons.
Right.
Right? And so they got the bread. It was $2 million this year, $2 million last year, and then $1 million the first year.
Okay.
And they split the proceeds. So like I believe each it's the team, the players, and then they small coaching staff. So like
Right.
each person's cut out the $2 million was like $147,000.
Damn.
Still
Which
great.
is a great come up.
A great
You know what I'm
come up.
saying? So they've won it all 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So that. But I got into it because there's a dude from Delaware that plays on that team.
Right.
Paris
302.
Horn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
His
Okay.
brother, little Andre,
Shout
he
out
went
to
to
Paris.
Hudson. Andre Horn.
Oh,
He went to
yeah.
Hudson.
Shout out to Paris Horn.
I
Shout out
don't
to
know what he
Andre.
doing. He
What
played
about
in
his brother
college.
Kevin?
I don't know Kevin.
Never heard of him.
So the reason I know, I used to coach Kevin and my son back in Boys and Girls. So I lived in Middletown. So this is the thing about Paris.
Slower, lower. You lived in there when it was slower.
So all the way when you could actually
Right.
drive up
It's
and down
good now.
and not being met. Hell, the
Yeah.
traffic
Yeah.
is
They turned that
terrible.
shit to a
Yeah.
city.
They have to
Everything
They
smashed in
that
1 mile.
What they're building, that whole bypass and Route 1, that's necessary because the traffic there is bad.
I bet.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
it
moved
is.
out of there almost 9 years.
Especially on a weekend, beach traffic is
Oh, it'd be nuts.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Just
crazy.
like it's
It'd be
New
nuts.
York.
Even that
What
going
am I-
through that
what
little
am I in
town
traffic
where
for?
that little old movie theater, that
Yeah.
joint just be jammed just to get to the other side of
That
Middletown.
movie theater's popping though.
Not the new not
West
the new
Town.
movie
Oh,
theater.
oh, yeah. So
That
that
movie
Main
theater
Street
is
shit.
that
Oh,
Main
yeah,
Street
yeah,
shit, but
yeah,
that
Main
movie
Street.
theater is popping though.
West Town. You could drink in there, all that.
Yeah, it's jumping. It's jumping.
Nice seats.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paris Horn. So I lived on that block, and the Horn, you know what I'm saying? They lived
Yeah.
on the block too, and I'll never forget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The pop shot to, you know what I'm saying, Officer Burns. He worked over at Del State. He's a security guard, but they had the one rim out there. You know the shit that, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck that, right?
That one broke, all that, whatever. But I remember driving home from work one day, and I saw the young boy out there in the rain balling
Yeah.
Paris.
by himself.
When you need
Right.
it, that's when you
Bust
want it bad.
niggas ass in Middletown, and they won like back-to-back
Yeah,
championships when he was
yeah,
there. Him and Jared Mann.
His
I don't know
coach
if you knew
his coach
Jared
worked at
Mann.
my job.
Yeah?
Yeah.
His high school coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they used
think
to
he's still a
dominate.
coach, though.
They used to dominate. It was him and I don't know if you know Jared Mann. It was
I
him
don't
and
know.
Jared Mann.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know high school ball like that.
Yeah,
like,
and they
right?
was. I think he went to some
Yeah.
other big school.
Shout
too.
out to Paris. We was hooping at Glasgow Park. I mean, I got your game better, so you know. What's up? Shout
Dog,
us out.
when you said TBE, I thought you were saying a big three. I was about to say that shit is yacht.
It is? I can't
Oh my
Yeah, it's kind
god.
of boring.
Yo, I
That
DVR'd
it's
it,
too
I didn't even
long.
watch
They
it.
gonna promote Iverson. This nigga said, "Fuck this." He just didn't show up.
That's why
he
that's
don't
why
even
was
play.
done.
He said,
got
"Fuck
Be in the
that, I'm not
casino,
playing,"
I'm out.
He got banned a game or something.
because he didn't show
He
up.
was in the
didn't show up.
casino.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
not
chilling.
That's
like,
not for
he's supposed to be
Iverson.
there.
Iverson will get cooked out there. These dudes,
But I think he
Still
knows
be
that, though.
hooping.
He knows that.
because they old men. You can't. If you're not. Unless you, the old Iverson will kill him, but he an old man now too, so
You
you
gotta
can't
use
beat
your
everybody with your
body.
speed.
Yeah.
Them niggas be out there like the Y, like they be out there playing for
Just
real.
going to the
hard.
hoop. Yeah.
Yo, I seen an Instagram video.
Steven
Steven
Jackson
Jackson was like,
designed.
"Yo, I'm about to go put in this work every day." I'm like, "Nigga, you not even in the league. What you practicing?" Like these niggas still fucking practice. I don't think Iverson
You
practiced
saw here, he caught beef.
with
Steven Jackson.
with Charles Oakley.
No way. He caught beef in the game.
Who?
Steven Jackson was somebody.
He probably did.
In the
Yeah.
Big Three tournament.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you've seen because he went on. It was like an internet thing, and then he got on the sideline, and him and Oakley was like going at it. Like Oakley was like, "Sit your ass down, you ain't getting back in," because he was arguing with somebody. And Steven Jackson was like, "I'm about to sub myself back in," and Oakley walked around like, "You had to walk past or go through me," and he was like, "Nigga, I will," and they was just going at it. But they ended up saying like they was like kind of like big brother, you know what I mean? So they used to going at it like that, but.
I mean, they
Long
gotta
story
do
short,
that
shit is
'cause
jock.
Steven Jackson. I mean,
it's the first to 50. Like you gotta. So
Is that what it
if they
is?
get
I think
tired
it's- it's 60.
and everybody just like
it's the
not
first to
scoring.
I think it's 60.
Oh, that's a quick game.
But I'm
it's
saying they gotta
4.1.
they
Well,
gotta
maybe
have
not for
time
the old
limits,
school.
bro. You can't just have them out there just. What if nobody
balling.
score?
Them niggas be scoring though.
yo, I ain't watching.
They
it.
say Ice Cube runs that, right?
Yeah, it's smart, but they need better. They need
A better
like
system.
they need
It's the first year.
younger, like retired players. Like they don't need niggas that retired 20
They
years
need
ago.
these niggas that's playing in the TBT.
Right, they need
They
something
out
like
there
that.
balling.
They need something like that. Yeah,
You know what
where
I'm saying? Going at it, dropping it like
half court basketball is
mad
not
bangers
entertaining.
and all that.
But that's gonna get bigger because somebody gonna have to try to knock that by next year. Somebody gonna have to try to knock that team out. So by even though we talking about it now, it's gonna be bigger. Like who's gonna be able to?
Because I don't
defeat
think
that
it used to
team.
be on TV. It
Nah.
used to be on TV because I
I
never
don't
seen it on
remember
TV.
TBT.
Not
Yeah.
the first year at least.
Not
I
the
just
first
seen it
year
on
at least.
TV.
But you're right. But the second year that they always will put the semis in the chip.
So let me ask
So
you
they,
this though.
but this
Shaq.
year they didn't have the semi. Like I said, I watched that shit last week, so it couldn't even have been the semis, right? It would have
Yeah,
had
the semis was Tuesday on
was,
ESPN.
was this Tuesday
Was
just
this
passed?
Tuesday that passed.
I seen that shit last week.
and Thursday. No. Oh, so then
That's what I'm saying.
then
So,
that's good.
so they must have been playing
played the
more
whole
than
season.
yeah, or the whole playoffs.
Yep, or that.
Because
probably.
what is it? 1 round, 2 round, semis, finals? Is it 4 rounds
Yeah, it's
total?
just like the big dance. They got like 60-something teams. And
Oh.
they do a straight tourney for that $2 million.
Yeah, so the
Damn.
Jones, I was
60
So
watching.
it's 60 teams.
Yeah,
It's like the NCAA.
exactly.
Yo, and
That's
on top of
tough.
that, so how so I know you say that it's the pot for $2 million. How do they come up? Like, do they all put in a
How you
certain amount?
sign up?
Like, where do they get the money from?
sound like it's
how-
sponsors
I
and
mean,
shit.
yeah.
It's just
I mean,
a lot
it's a
sponsors.
sponsorship. You got to
Yeah.
pay. Like, they getting a lot of chips off of this shit now.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
they
It's
showing
on
on
TV.
ESPN, so
Yeah,
a lot of
okay.
money's being made from merchandising. Just people going to the games, the
Right.
whole nine. So that $2 million, really, I'm sure is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
of,
making
of what
hundreds.
they're making. So,
Yeah.
but once again, just to throw that shit out there like that, really, that's some hood shit.
What?
We just be like, yo, listen, man. All right, all y'all cats talking about y'all got the best crews and all
Some
that.
Rucker
got the
Park
best.
shit.
Exactly. Here's 10 stacks right here. We're gonna run this tournament this weekend. Whoever get the 10 bands. But these cats got $2 million.
They going at it.
Yeah,
But what is
yeah.
like 12 people on the team? You break that down.
Yeah,
like
bring
they,
with
you know what I
the
mean?
coaches and like maybe two
Some of the
assistants.
staff. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was still.
You walking
like I
away
said,
with
they
a-
showed 147,000.
Okay.
was the dude's people's cut
147,000 is that's
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is life changing.
for a tourney.
Right.
life-changing.
You,
Alright, so I
you
got
can
a
live off
question.
that
I got a question.
for the
What?
year. That could be a year.
And this is a test.
Yo, 147,000 a year is more than
147,000. If you miss that free
75%
throw, you
of-
got put the boxing gloves on, bro. You got to put the gloves on.
I would say 147,000, 75% of the people in America don't make that much money.
I agree with you. I agree.
A year.
I agree.
What you saying,
2
D?
years. But I got a question. We're gonna switch topics. So this is a test for you, my man Shaq. Who is your favorite rapper?
New York.
Favorite lyricist?
Nah,
Singing
rapper. Nah, just rapper.
Just-
Just
So
overall,
why-
overall
why is it
package.
Overall, everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Then
you
I
gonna-
have to say Hove.
Okay,
Okay,
alright,
I'm
well,
glad.
you
I'm
passed
glad.
the
You from
test.
New York? I knew you was gonna. I thought you was gonna
passed
say
the
like
test.
Talib Kweli or something.
Nah, yo,
New
you
York
have
niggas
to-
love talking about
you
underground
have
niggas.
to- You have to. But see, what my first question was lyric. My favorite
Lyricist.
rapper is Big.
Papoose. Oh.
What do you say?
Yo, this nigga right here.
Yo, New York
Papoose.
niggas always
Yo,
say
the
some
funny
off
shit
the
is-
wild
You
shit,
said
man.
Papoose.
I be trying to guess the shit they about to say,
His
man.
favorite rapper is Young Neef. I'm just making
For real, though. New York niggas be like, Papoose, dog, he can't, or cannabis, like, he can't be touched.
To me, I'm not even a
Okay,
fan
I'm
of
glad.
Papoose lyrics.
I'm glad. I mean, no disrespect to Papoose.
No,
but I'm saying
no
a lot
disrespect
of
to Papoose.
a lot of New York
He's
niggas
got-
quick to say
people
like
have
Lloyd
different
Banks, something like that.
styles of how they do it. Oh, well,
I fuck with
my
Banks.
favorite rapper right now
It's Lloyd Banks. It better not be
is
Lloyd
Fab.
Banks. Oh, Fab's hard.
Oh, Fab
My
is the
man,
shit.
That's Fab's hard.
Fab is my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Fab
Nigga
hot.
that's kept it consistent young. Like
Yeah.
even Hove dropping 444 now. Hove ain't dropping music. Like he does it periodically. Jumps on whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bees, but dropping shit consistently.
Yeah, he
my
drop a
favorite
tape a
cat
week.
is Fab.
And
Drop
keep
it
it
too.
right.
But do you think it's easier to drop music every year like Fab does? He does at least, whether it's the summer shootout or the soul tapes, he was doing it consistently at least a year. Every year he
I
would
would
usually
say
drop a
maybe
mixtape.
even biannually.
Do you think it's easier to be that consistent when, because Fab is the truth. I love Fab, but he is like Fab like never got over the hump. Like he
Never.
like he made it, but he like kind of
He
like
was
never
never
really
A-list.
made it. Never.
Yeah.
He kind of was never. He kind of was B-list for a little bit, but I don't even call him B-list now. Within the industry, he A-list. Like A-list rappers know Fab is that
Not
guy.
even just rappers, the industry.
The industry, and he's always at the
all
big parties.
entertainers, everything. So that's the thing now. So right, that's where
He's probably happy
hip
with
hop
that.
evolved.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
you didn't necessarily have to be dropping hit records to be financially secure.
yeah.
Like these cats, he's at a lot of things. Like these cats, what they've done, and which goes back to asking who's the best all around, gotta be Hove.
Gotta
Because
be.
Hove and my man Diddy. Shout out to Mount St. Michael, my high school. You know what I'm saying? That's where Puff is from.
New York niggas love shouting shit out, man.
Got to.
Hey, shout out to 152nd to Bodega. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga
All the
Bun.
Mount Boys. Shout out all the Mount Boys.
Shout out
there.
A Boogie.
You know what I mean?
Hey, that's what with the hot out. I see you, Kiwi.
There it is. You know, that was the niggas I'm hoping gonna watch.
Yeah,
Those
sure.
are late people. So they, you know, you can get a cat. To be honest,
Word.
you can get a cat to get into some real a lot fat. Like I text my man, like I don't know if y'all remember. I was watching episode 15. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember that
Niggas love
episode.
Episode
bet you don't.
15, man.
I text my man Dave. I sent a couple cats the link, like, yo, go check out the show. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? Go
Yeah.
rock with my peoples. Cats, when I text my man Dave, was like, oh, yeah, I gave you a shout out. Dave was the one that I said the shit about the nigga stutters and text.
Okay,
Right,
okay,
right,
okay.
He
right.
definitely hit me back like, oh, yeah, after like, oh, yeah, I was mad funny.
Right, right,
But
right.
if I didn't necessarily say I shot a nigga out, he
Yeah.
might not have watched.
Niggas want to feel a part of it. And they want to feel a
Hey,
part.
Hey,
That's life.
Hey.
Frat
That's
niggas
life.
and all, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Cats join Boy Scouts.
So do y'all think Fab is content? Because Fab can sit in a room with Hove, and like most niggas can't sit in a room with Hove.
Right.
But you wouldn't think he could by, like you said, he never really reached A level. He barely was B level. He was B level when niggas was wearing jerseys and shit because he was the fly nigga.
I think he got street cred though.
Financially, he can't sit in a room with him, but socially,
no, I
wise,
mean like literally, he can
Literally,
be
yeah.
in Hove's office talking to him.
no problem.
You know what I mean?
But
Where some
fuck
A-list
Hove's
niggas
office,
can't even be in.
Fab will have Hove's number.
Be in Hove's house
Yeah,
for
you
You
a
know what I'm
house
saying?
party.
That,
Right.
Take it to that.
He
Like,
can
yo,
hold
what's
Hove's
good?
baby.
Yeah.
That makes him the socially elite.
But he still got
in
time to
terms
do
of-
that.
I like
No,
that. I like the way you
no.
put that though. Socially elite.
Fab's
That was
never.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, he's gonna stay where he's
and
at.
he's content.
Right. I think that's his hat. I think
Because
he wants it that
don't
way.
front on him getting bread. Like once again,
Oh,
it
he's got
goes
money.
back to well, not even go back to foundations. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from Fab is from Queens. You know what I'm saying? But I know we all from. I don't know if y'all grew up in inner cities, but
Philly.
niggas from poverty.
Yeah, you gotta pay him 30 for a club appearance. I'm making
No
that
problem.
shit up.
No,
I'm
no.
just making that shit up.
Yes.
Like to go sit in a club and drink liquor, he might get 20 to 30,000
Easy.
because he's still a celebrity.
And it's still Fab, and a lot of people gonna show up for Fab.
Right.
Like he that dude.
The niggas like him and the girls like him, but I'm just curious because a lot of people don't think it. Like in today's society
is
with
the
the
hot
internet,
man.
they quick to say, or Instagram, Fab, oh, he lose, he never made it. Like, but people don't really equate that as success. But really, he probably got him. I can't even think of other people that occupy that space where
It used to be Jada, but Jada's all for that. Fab
Right.
done elevated out of the Jada level.
that's probably the ultimate success.
because Fab. A lot of people that used to be the thing. Well, Fab and Jada, who's better? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They was both on that same.
They
level in
both hot.
terms
I
of
like Jada though.
lyrically,
But he not as consistent. He don't drop a lot of
whatever,
shit.
and
Nah.
not attaining that commercial success. But Fab done took it now to where
And they can go to the mall. They gonna get mobbed,
no problem.
but Beyonce can't go to Drake
Yeah,
can't go
so-
to the mall.
So going back to where Cats is coming from, if you could say you got a couple million in the bank, you making regular money, going out drinking, chilling. Fab fucks with mad shorties. You know what I'm saying?
And he got a wife,
And
fuck it.
dropping and driving the biggest cars and having what?
And your kids
He's
are taken
good.
care of.
He's
Your kids
good.
taken
So
care of.
what? Cats from the outside is looking and saying, "Yo, he ain't make it." All right.
That might be better than Drake's success. If you really, depending on the type of person you are, like like a lot of these stars that's like stars is like you become a prisoner. You can only move in areas where everybody is millionaires. Like you can't just go to. I remember when Drake was like just coming up. He had an interview. This is when he did interview. So this had to be 09, maybe like early. Before I think he even had an album, he was saying, my boys was telling me, yo, you can't go nowhere by yourself. And he was like, nah, I want it. Like, I like that time alone sometimes. So he said he tried to go from the hotel and go to the store. He said, I never left anywhere by myself again. He didn't say what happened, but I'm sure something happened where he's known I would never be able to do regular shit again. Like they was having pictures of Beyonce and Jay-Z walking just down a regular street in New York. They said they had to close off the street just so they can pretend to do normal people shit. You see what I'm saying? Just to pretend to walk down the street with your wife holding her hand.
Yeah.
I think that's success, right? But like, I went to L.A. a while
That's
ago.
crazy.
I seen Earl
Occasion,
Sweatshirt just
notoriety.
outside. He was just outside smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Earl Sweatshirt. I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah.
y'all know who he is,
Yeah.
but I'm like, yo, that success is probably popping. It's like that overseas. I play ball. I make close to $1 million a year, but I get to just do regular shit
Yep.
too.
That's the best success.
I can
Yep.
do regular shit
So the difference is
and get respect.
once you mass Caucasian notoriety, once wild mad white
It's
people
over.
know you, it's over.
It's over.
because you can't go nowhere.
LeVar Ball can't go down the street. He can't walk down the street.
Not
Like
never
he's
again.
like
Big Baller
fanfare.
brand
He's
is gonna get
A-list
it.
celebrity right now.
Yo,
I don't know if
that's-
it'll last,
Yeah.
but y'all
As
gotta
of
watch
right
these
now.
videos. There are people following him. There's security. Like
I already knew it was gonna get there.
he's A-list.
I believed in my man when
So
I believe
that's crazy.
Personality always wins.
So if you think about
He's
him
got
6 months
personality.
from now, let's say 6 months from now, because I feel like this success happened over the past 6 months. Actually, the past 2-3 months.
Right.
This, I mean, do you just feel like do you feel like LeVar Ball is making a lot of money right now?
Yes. Yes, dog. They do pop-up shops. And that AAU shit we was talking about,
Yeah.
they'll do a pop-up shop where they'll sell their gear. Selling out. Everything is selling out. There's people wait. The dude's like, I drove all the way from Sacramento. That shit was in like Las Vegas or something.
Oh,
Just to wait in line. And he said, I'm not even buying nothing. I'm just there to, I guess, meet him and
Yeah,
get an
just that.
autograph. Yeah.
I saw. So
That's crazy.
In June, me and the fam went to Disney. I saw a white kid rocking a Big Baller brand T-shirt.
No, you didn't.
shit.
Yes.
Word to everything I love.
Yes.
I saw
Damn.
teenage kid had to be like around 16, 17.
Look like Baller's life.
And my son hit me like, yo. My son 17 hit me like, yo. I'm like, and I
Damn.
respect it. So, because you got to think about it. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but I mean, last time I was on, but the whole narrative that they always push with these NBA players is, mom, you're the MVP.
Single family household. I mean, single
Mom,
mom.
you're the MVP. Or you see these black, that's always the ones that's always highlighted.
Yeah.
And so when you heard now that you had this black father that was outspoken and not, speaking up for his son now, what I would suggest, he needs to be easy on how he's going at women.
How's he going at? Oh, you're talking about the referee?
Yes.
But
So,
are they making a spectacle out of it?
No, so check this out, though. The first time with the situation with him and the
white girl.
yes,
The white lady.
I don't even know her name.
Yeah, she was on the Colin Cohort show.
Exactly.
Okay.
The first incident with him and her, that was
Yeah,
suspect.
they gonna
and
try
she
to get
was
my man LeVar.
fishing.
Yeah,
what
she
I'm
was
saying?
fishing. She
was
said, like, he
fishing
was
and she
attacking
getting-
her.
Yeah, and that was no attack.
At
But
all.
if the reports are true, in which after the game that he got, because
The female ref.
he had got the double text and he bounced and pulled his team off the court and all that,
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh, like a G.
Before the championship game, what he told Adidas was, we will not be playing the game if you have the all-female referee crew.
Okay.
And they came back like,
Did they ref his games already though? Was he just saying that they were bad refs?
no, they was the ones that already refed his game.
Right, so-
he had
so-
kicked him out once,
So
already.
he was able to say, so maybe he's not saying I don't want female refs because I don't like female refs, but I don't like those female
These
refs.
right there.
They gave me text. They're not, because the game I was watching, they wasn't calling shit. So maybe he not looking at it like they females. He's just
They're
looking at
just
their
refs.
bad refs.
Got you. And if that's the case, yeah, no doubt. So
Yeah.
not what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that my perspective, he needs to chill coming at women. Nah,
Right, I know
because
what
I
you're
already
saying.
know how they painting the picture already. Listen,
Right.
first off, they're gonna have to demonize him.
Yeah, he got embraced
That's
the
number
demon.
one. If I was in LeVar Ball's camp, the reason why I say that is because they're gonna come at him right now like they would come at a prominent black leader.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
for
They're
sure.
gonna look for anything, any crack, any way that they could get at him
To
to
demolish
discredit
him.
his character.
Yeah.
Crumble
So
him.
he needs to be super easy. And the fact that he is always
He's coming at the
with
corporations
it,
now.
He's coming at, and he's gonna get. I believe he'll take off.
But you're right. It's maybe even, unfortunately, it's sad that we live in a world like that. But it's like, do you want to fall on a sword, or either way is good. Fall on a sword is say, man, listen, I'm gonna take this L. I ain't signing, but it's gonna be of detriment to him and his family, I think. Or just instead of taking a giant leap, take the baby step and just sign a partnership to where at least you can open the door for other people to sign partnerships, and eventually someone will be able to do I'm starting my own brand off top. Because like you said, if you come in fucking with the money and say I ain't, and it start racking up, he might be cool or he might not. Like they might look at him as, okay, you one of us now, or they might say you fucking up our money. Like you said, we gonna find a way to rapes women, Bill Cosby, pees on kids, R. Kelly,
Listen.
kills dogs, Michael Vick. Like Michael
Keep
Vick
going.
was fucking up the infrastructure of the league. Like he was
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, they blackballed him because of that. That's crazy.
Like you fucking up the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Like you fucking up the
Now
money.
you don't see no running quarterback.
Yo,
fucking up the system.
you fucking up the system. And it's like, that's why I said, do you fall on the sword and say, fuck it, but I'm going to open up the door? Because even though, like,
Get out.
Colin Kaepernick might have to fall on the sword and say, because he embraced this. Like, he didn't, like, he walking around with Huey Newton t-shirts. And if that's the path he wants to be on, that's the path he wants to be on. But he's falling on a sword and saying, I'm not going to, like, if he just cuts his hair and becomes a straight-laced person, and it's like,
and recants some of the stuff he says and whatever, and stands up for the national anthem. But yo, I was talking about this in the barbershop today. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the NFL players is suckers, yo. Like, cats ain't holding him down enough,
At all.
ain't nobody holding
Nah,
him
they
down.
not.
Oh, we got all
Anybody
laugh?
can stand
like
up and
Richard
say
Sherman
something.
came and said something mad. You know, here and there, cats are saying something. But I'm
Too
talking
late.
about where cats take a stance.
It's too late.
Like, yo, you know what, man? If y'all
'Cause
gonna
it shoulda
treat our
happened
man
right
like
away.
this, it's too late. I feel
It's
you.
too
That's
late.
why I said they suckers for not doing it.
Because if everyone's need for the national anthem, who do you villainize?
Nobody.
You can't villainize
You can't.
anybody.
And then
if
who do you
Cam
pay?
does it, if all these huge people, like how we were saying, it's unfortunate, but certain people you can't blackball. Like how we're saying the dude Craig
True.
Hodges
Yeah.
was wearing the dashiki when the Bulls won a championship in the White House, and they blackballed him because he was talking that. If Jordan did, you can't villainize Jordan. He's
Can't
too
do
big.
it.
You can't do
Too
it.
big.
You can't. So if Jordan did it, like, well, fuck it up. Got to make some changes.
Yup.
Jordan's kneeling on the
You
national
don't
anthem.
think Cap was big? Like,
No.
Not Jordan big.
No,
My-
not
I
even.
know
He
my
wasn't
man,
even Eli Manning big, bro.
No.
Colin
I'm
Kaepernick's
saying
not
he
even
bigger than
Now,
Jay
so that-
Cutler.
All right, well, listen
Yeah,
what I
but
said
still,
today,
bro. I'm
in
talking
the
about big.
barbershop.
He doesn't have influence.
What I said today was I would have liked to
He
see
did. He
if,
was one of the only running quarterbacks in the league.
if he took that stance when he was at his peak. How
Right.
would it have happened then?
Right.
Because he was winning Super Bowls.
And I'm sorry, I say he don't have
Go-
influence. He
going
does
to
have
Super
influence. I want to
Going
take
to
that back. I want to say
Super
he don't
Bowls.
have influence.
Yeah,
but
so-
like you said,
Yeah, maybe
at one
did it at the
point he
wrong
was the
time.
man. When I say influence, like
They
you
didn't win.
thinking a baby shit.
That was that.
Nah,
No, not with him. He took him
went
there.
to the championship. He lost to the Ravens.
But that was the key factor you just said right there. If he would did when he was on top, the fact, because remember he did that kneeling stuff when he was already the second string quarterback.
And
On a sorry
actually,
team.
and
Yeah,
even
on
and
a sorry
even if
team
he
with
did
no
it,
players.
even if he did it back then, it would have been harder. I mean, it wouldn't be as it would be easier, but it wouldn't be as easy as if Cam did it. Cam's a megastar already. He's on commercials. He's on all these and even bigger than Cam. If you take it up a notch, like
Cap
these
had
legends.
Beats commercials.
Yeah, bro, but you thinking small. Like you thinking small. When we talk about influence, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Think about it like this way. Cam
We
Newton,
talking
right?
about Kobe, LeBron. These are
Yeah.
brands. You can't break that.
Yeah.
You can make people turn against Colin. Who's turning against LeBron? It's not happening. You're not getting people to turn against LeBron.
The world is against
LeBron has a key commercial.
But the thing is, we think that's what I'm saying. The internet's so fake.
LeBron,
You
yeah.
think the world hates LeBron? These LeBron haters would go up and ask for an autograph the moment they see that 6'9", 230 motherfucker walk around the corner. I talk shit about LeBron, but I love his ass.
Yeah.
Talk shit about him. I'm talking about that type.
Kaepernick-
of
biggest shit in real
Point
life.
is, Kaepernick should
Yo,
have a job.
He
I don't
is.
care what
The
nobody
NBA
says.
without LeBron right now would be crazy.
Yes.
Kaepernick is better than what? There's 32 teams.
But I don't
a
think-
bunch of bum
Yeah,
ass
bro.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's
that's
a
not what
lot.
we was talking
Your
about.
man
though.
Tannehill or whatever
Yeah.
just went down running.
But they're talking about maybe
Him to
bringing
the
Cap
Dolphins.
there, which
Yeah.
would be good for him.
Now, if they bring Jay Cutler there, fuck the NFL, because they were saying they might bring Jay Cutler. And
Yep.
if they bring Jay
Come out
Cutler,
retirement or
but I ain't
whatever.
gonna hold you as a me, not thinking of Colin Kaepernick as a person, which I respect. Y'all heard me say this before. I think he's a horrible quarterback. I mean, if y'all seen him throw, he's horrible at throwing. Let's all jokes aside. Before he was my nigga for kneeling and really sticking with that and not folding. I always used to say I hate
he
this
just
nigga.
he just
He's-
was a
But my
runner.
thing is this: even if
he
you don't,
throws horribly,
even if
but
you
I
don't
fuck
make
with
him
him
a
as a person.
starter, put him on a team. put him
Right.
on a team and give
For
him a
sure,
chance.
he's
Is what
on
I'm
a
saying.
team.
You gotta give him a chance because at the end of the day, I don't think he was that bad. He did lead the team, even though you said, "Oh, well, the team was already built." It didn't matter. He got him
He
there.
was watching the
They
Niners
are
cousin.
they are blackballing him. That's not
All
even a
the
question.
way.
Like
They-
that
yeah,
part's not
they
even
are
a question.
black man balling.
Yeah, that's not.
I
Even
mean,
a
and it's
question.
just yeah, they are. But I mean, I just feel like I don't think he was at his status. It's almost like how you said. Remember how we was talking about Fabulous and Jadakiss? Like they was like at that level at a point.
They can be blackballed.
They can
There's
be
certain
blackballed.
people that you
Yeah.
can't blackball Drake. There's nothing. Kobe.
I don't even think Fab would get
allegedly
blackballed.
raped a white woman.
Sodomized.
Yeah,
And guess what? Won 2 championships. Continue to be in commercials.
Cats forgot
Probably ain't
all
lose
about
no
it.
endorsements. It's Kobe.
Cats
Michael
forgot
Jordan
just
maybe
like-
raped kids. Michael
just
Jackson. I
like
mean, R.
If
Kelly.
R. Kelly was making hit records right now, nobody would care about his harem or cult or whatever he got a young chicks.
It's not a cult.
And even then,
Whatever
people
you wanna
still
call
don't
it.
give a fuck about it.
Cats now.
People,
And
this
that's
nigga's
crazy,
still on
yo.
tour. Niggas
That-
don't give a fuck about that.
you still want to see R. Kelly?
We
R.
don't.
Kelly
I
is,
don't.
but you right.
don't.
If he was this big as he was, then this wouldn't even be.
But they said that six kids went missing. The smartest like robot putting the kids that put together robots together
No, but
from a
I heard that
competition.
story. But they said supposedly those kids, like
Were
They
found.
bounced. They defected.
no, like they bounced.
They defected.
Like they
Oh.
bounced.
that was yeah. That
Yeah,
was
like left.
that was the plan.
They were
Getting
getting
the fuck
their
out of
country.
here. Yeah.
Oh.
They was
You
saying
know
they
what
wanted
I'm
to
saying?
leave Africa. They said they in Canada
They
somewhere.
was like, oh, what? There's a
Oh.
competition.
Oh.
I wanna go.
I want to go. I want to do it. What, we got to build a robot? All right.
I could build one of
yeah.
them
Shit they got
motherfuckers.
over here
And got
they
the
was like, we
fuck
gonna get
outta
some
here.
Pizza.
Never came back.
Out
Yeah.
in Canada right
My
now.
nigga, this is Disney World compared to where they probably came
That's
from.
what
Right,
my father
right,
got
right,
this
right.
much.
Y'all
Hey, man,
funny
you
as
got-
My
shit.
mom smuggled my pops across this border.
After 10 years,
That's
ain't
what's
nobody
up.
going. You know,
All right, so
become a
look, let's talk
citizen.
about this country, right? So they talking about like McDonald's, Wendy's, and all that. They gonna start having kiosks to the point where it ain't gonna be nobody in there. They already got machines that flip burgers and cook
Yeah.
That's
fries.
what they show in the movies.
Yeah.
They-
I'm
they
not
make
surprised.
So what's your
Yeah,
question about it
no.
though?
Like, I'm saying, is that okay?
Are you wait? Are
Should
you
we keep
Are you
it-
talking about from the health perspective, or are you talking about from the losing jobs perspective?
Both.
From the health perspective,
It's
they
already
make big
bad,
of a
yeah.
Difference from
It might be actually a little bit more healthier,
Same
actually.
food.
yeah, nigga.
It's the same
I'm
terrible.
it's gonna be
ass food.
accurate.
dirty ass cat hands on my shit. But
Yeah, I
besides
might
that,
appreciate it. I
that
ain't got to
food
deal with
is
the
bad anyway.
ignorant
yo.
ass
That
lady
shit
up
is
front.
proven. That shit,
Yeah.
the food, that all that shit.
Right, but what they gonna
processed
do with
food.
those people? Where they going?
They're gonna be
Yeah,
jobless,
by that
Bro,
bro.
they're gonna be
point, then you already
jobless.
know- yo,
You
listen.
doing a job that a machine can do. It's time to.
But-
You got to realize
You,
that.
you gotta understand though too, like with time, all that's expected. Like you remember back in the day, you used to see those in the future movies where
That's the whole point.
the shit is
Supermarkets.
it's going to get there. I just think we thought that the year 2000 hit. We assumed that this was the year,
Yeah.
or this
I
was the
really-
millennium.
I really.
We thought it was just going, which
Happen
which
instantly.
was silly for us to think that way. Cause
I-
like,
yo,
oh, the
I-
shit gonna go from my car barely can go 100 miles an hour to flying
Yeah,
next year.
not
Y2K, nigga, it's
Y2K
happening.
was- me and my wife was laughing about that shit the other day.
Like,
We
why
had all
did
types of
niggas
water and
really
all
think
types of
that?
What you
shit.
thought the lights was gonna cut out?
Everything.
We thought- we
man.
thought the
Like,
world
the
was
whole
coming to an
system
end.
was
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah,
Yo, people really.
Really, I bought my first hammer that year, 1999. My
Bro.
first
That was
legal
gonna
hammer.
get to
Just in
anarchy.
case. Yeah,
Anarchy.
like, all
That's
the way.
the news
Why
in the
did
nutshell.
they say that was gonna
in the
happen?
nutshell,
Who
that's
knows?
the news. Guess what? No, ain't no who knows. Guess what? If you scare motherfuckers, you know how much money they
Money
made
was
off that
made.
Y2K?
That's
Y2K?
what snow do
this
when
shit-
they do
exactly.
snow.
They do that like twice a year.
It's
Yeah,
money.
We having that major blizzard.
We
Yo,
That just
niggas,
means a
you go to
ton
grocery
harm to
store.
the economy.
You
yeah, you
need
can't even
that.
get like deodorant. Like ain't no deodorant in the grocery store. Like why?
Guess
Nobody
what?
else buy that
Shit.
shit anyway.
Dog,
today.
during Y2K, nothing. I bet nothing was on sale. What? Nobody want to get one free. You paying full price for everything because everybody's scared. They like, I'm gonna buy it.
The
Probably
Y2K
raise the
sale, you
price.
had to pay extra.
Extra.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Price.
Nigga, you want this shovel?
Shit
$20,
said was
bitch.
20, shit says 25 now.
What's 20 now? 28. You be like, damn. What?
But I tell you this though, so you make reference to the movies, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? So motion picture industry in America or most countries, like yeah, movies is out for have fun and all that, but a lot of that shit is propaganda, right? What movie have you ever seen where they show the future of this world and the shit is just regular?
Yeah.
Like how it is now, chill, and cats ain't either under martial law or fully computerized. You know, I'm rise of the machine shit.
Yeah,
you know
some
what I'm saying?
Hunger
Shit, Hunger
Games.
Games. What?
Mhm,
There is
Star
no picture
Wars.
that they paint that the shit is just cool.
Yeah.
and we
That's the
just
way
see
it's
shit
going.
going. What about your nigga Trump right now? You gotta call him that because
He is acting like a
he
nigga.
is acting like
He acting like he off a fifth for
he's
Trump.
acting like a dude that ain't never had nothing.
Yeah, he is.
He's in there doing whatever he wants. He got
They
his kids
said
up in the
Trump
mix.
is what they thought the black
What Obama
people-
was
yeah,
What
gonna
it
do.
did.
Yeah.
Do you gotta respect
Trump
that?
is the real first black president. Like,
Do you
really.
gotta respect his ability to not give a fuck?
So I'm so torn because at times I do be like, you gotta respect this nigga's
You
gangsta.
got to.
At times I say it like, but then I say,
Not if we on.
oh, is he that fucking stupid?
No. Stupid. What they say. If someone shows you who they are, you believe them. I don't know why we thought he wasn't gonna do this. He said it. He said it.
Well, no, he didn't do a lot of shit he said he's gonna do.
Right.
They just
this is what he
exposed him
said.
on the
He
Mexican
said,
wall.
I'm gonna build a wall and I'm gonna kill ISIS. He realized I can't do that shit. Well, guess what? I'm gonna ban transgender. I gotta do some wild shit that's similar to that. I gotta
Yeah.
ban transgenders. I gotta kill the MS-19. He gotta do wild shit.
You
'cause
have to.
His
you have
supporters
to,
wanted wild shit.
You gotta fucking cut off a lot of the immigration systems. So you see now that they taking money out of the civil rights. Department of Justice is
I
taking money out
seen
the
that.
civil rights
Yeah.
budget to put into looking into.
If white kids getting
Yeah, like
being,
affirmative
yeah.
action is wrong. Basically, is what they're saying.
Yeah, like they're saying white people are being held out of these schools or something like that. Is
So
that what
even
you-
I believe Harvard's upcoming class, I believe, is not for the first time predominantly white. I researched those facts, and if that's the case, that's a problem. Now, let's not get it twisted.
it's a problem for white people.
Harvard's
You think?
yes. Now, them predominantly not white is because they letting a bunch of black people in.
because
They
they
need
getting
to.
loans. Because
It's
they getting
the
loans.
Asians that's going up in Harvard crazy. Why? And now mixed in with the rest of everybody. Why
Right.
now whites are not the majority?
Right.
It's not because there's mad black people
Right.
going into Harvard next year.
Right.
Trust me.
It's crazy because we was talking about the population, and for
That's
some
crazy.
reason, D and Keen argue me down. I don't know. I don't think you did that. There's more black people in this world than white people, and I was like, I don't know why y'all think that. But
Do you include
But-
everybody that's
but
not
here's
white
the
as
thing.
black?
Here's the thing. When they do the census, they do. I think they said like non-Hispanics, like so anybody that's not white or black or Hispanic. So they probably include Asians with them. I don't know, but it was like 62% is non-Hispanic or black. You know what I mean? But they saying a lot of Hispanics identify as
White.
white. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But
I
yeah,
think
non
They
non
probably do for jobs. though.
non-Hispanic
Probably
was
for jobs.
62%. No. In America.
Oh, in America.
In America,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
in
They probably
America.
do for jobs.
Yeah, it is
Black
in
versus
Africa.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were saying
Not
like
more
it's
black
62%
people.
white
There's
people.
more non-whites than whites, I would think.
Where?
At this point. In America.
62% non-Hispanic. 62% non-Hispanic. So basically, you not black or Hispanic is 62%.
You're
So
not
that's
black or
Asians?
Hispanic, so that means you
I don't-
what?
So
Oh,
whites and Asians is
So you
included
saying
the
that it's
same?
more white people?
It's more white people, yeah. I mean, it's always more white people, but it's close. 662 is not.
That's
I'm sure at
that's
one
the
point it was like
people who
80.
identify though. So it's probably more.
It
It's probably
depends on-
some. It's
it
probably
depends on
some
how you
Asian
count
people
Asian.
and some Asian people.
And,
Yeah.
you know,
And
then
probably
again-
Spanish people
well,
too that
Indian
probably
people are
identify.
really considered Caucasoid.
You said Indian?
Indian people.
Like,
So,
which Indian,
Hello,
though?
my friend.
Because-
those type
oh,
of
them
Indian
Indians.
people, they're
Like
considered-
real Indians.
they're
They're
considered-
from India. What
they're
else
considered
Indians you talking about?
Caucasoid.
I'm saying
Indian.
because they saying the Indians
Not
that was
Native
over here
Americans.
is Indian.
Not
That's-
Native
Fuck
Americans,
that.
okay.
Not Native
No Native
Americans.
Americans.
I don't call them
They're not Indians, bro.
I'm
So-
saying, but Native Americans is like a word that we made up because they was here native
But
and
they-
American.
they
is
did
Native
call
American.
themselves
is the word
Cherokee.
they made up because Columbia studies in fucking India.
But they did call themselves Cherokee Indians, the Native Americans. Yeah, Cherokee Indians, right?
But we don't know what
Prior?
color. We don't know what color they were. We just know
Color.
for history.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, but
We
but
don't know if
but-
they was
but
dark.
That's what I thought. The
We
people
don't know
with
if they
the
was
like Dances with Wolves. I thought they called themselves Cherokee because they didn't call
I thought
themselves
it was
Native.
just Cherokee.
Because they
Like,
didn't- oh,
we
just
put
Cherokee.
on Cherokee.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah,
put
yeah,
Indian.
yeah,
Might
it
be
was
they
like-
maybe
it was
just
just
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
The
and
tribe like
Navajo.
Navajo, yeah.
Navajo.
Yeah.
and-
Pocahontas.
You know what I mean? Pocahontas.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pocahontas.
Whatever.
Word.
Yeah.
So my nigga John Smith
And
came
then
over there
we
beefing.
some
Fire.
Indians, just like
Fuck that nigga John Smith,
Exactly,
dog.
just-
Fuck John Smith.
Right.
Hey, fuck John Smith, man. You come over here
Yeah.
trying to fuck
And
Pocahontas,
anybody
man.
named
Yeah, he
John
did.
Smith.
Fuck John Smith, man.
But yeah, man. So Indian people, like those, hello, my friend, Indian people, like they are considered Caucasoid. So when you say, you know, you
'Cause
got
they
like,
dark
you
with-
got
with-
three. You
with
got
white hair.
Caucasoid, Negroid, and Mongoloid. You know what I'm saying?
And what's
And
Mongoloid? Like African?
Mongoloid? Asians. It's
Asian.
Mongoloids. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Negroids is
Caucasoid,
us,
they
but
dark with white hair.
That's it. Indian people, they got straight hair. They got all the facial features, everything of white people.
Right.
They
right.
just
They're
darker
darker.
complexion because it is hot as fuck over there.
Yeah, right, right.
And if
right.
you're gonna live over there, you gotta be a darker
Chinese people do
complexion.
too. They got white people hair.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But they're considered Mongoloid because that's
Yeah.
a whole other.
And they eyes just slanted 'cause
Really,
what
the reason
it bounced
why
off the
black
ice?
is
Something bounced
legit,
off the ice.
and you really got to realize black people is legit because nobody has the features of a black person besides black people. Where Indian, Caucasian, Chinese. Well, I guess Chinese people and Indian people are similar because they're all Asian, but they have similar hair. Same as European. Same
Asians
as
all look the same though.
no. I'm saying, but like Asian
Imagine
people, white
saying that
people.
about us.
Yeah,
Australian
for real. All
people, like
humans
all,
look
a
alike.
lot of them got the same like hair type, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
nobody really got black people hair and features really,
Right.
besides Jamaicans and Africans and
But
Haitians.
they said that people in Asia had like African, like Afro, and
I don't know no Asian with an afro.
I just seen pictures. I
and
don't know
and if
Yeah,
it is
sure.
her
No,
mom,
that's
the mom was
from-
fucking a black man.
Yeah, exactly. But that was just from
That's why I
you
said
know,
we-
Africans traveling the world. So
I
you
got
can
you.
find traces
Yeah.
of Africa.
And they saying like,
So
you
isn't-
saying there was
isn't the
three
Chinese
things made,
infiltrating
like,
Africa
three-
right now or something like that?
Right.
Is that what I heard? I heard like they taking over Africa. Or
It
Why
something.
had to
not?
be. It had to be at least three different shades made: white,
So I was right.
middle,
yeah.
and dark. You
So
feel
I
me?
was right. So in terms of
Mongoloid,
anthropology, there's only three general racial classifications of humans: Caucasoid, Mongoloid, and Negroid.
and what's that? Black, white, and
Chinese,
mixed.
Asian.
Right.
Not
Black, white.
Chinese, but Asian.
But that's
Because
true.
Mexicans
That's true though.
could pass- Mexicans could pass for Asians
what is
as far as
what-
color wise,
yeah.
or
I
unless
don't know where Mexicans fall. I think Mexicans might fall more as black, right? Don't they got our hair? Because they get
Yeah.
cornrows and shit.
I mean, but they hair don't be nappy though.
I know,
not
but
nappy, but like.
But I think it's
afro,
close. You think it's
afro.
closer to our hair or white people hair? I think it's closer to our hair because it'd be wavy. Like white
Nah,
girls' hair.
nigga,
don't-
it's the white
Yeah,
people
yeah,
hair,
you got
nigga. All the
afro.
Mexicans
Our
I
shit
know.
is
You
like-
think Mexicans more like white
Black
people?
people are the only people I know that got this hair.
Mexican is
like
more Chinese.
yo, but there's some Mexicans like Cat G that got like the white people hair,
They
but there's some
Asian,
Mexicans
bro.
that got
They
like
Asian.
Fat Joe. Like Fat Joe kind of got nigga, like Big Pun had nigga hair, dog.
They're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Okay. So Mexicans fall with white, but Puerto Rican fall with black. Is that what y'all
Puerto
saying?
Rican is closer though, cause some
Puerto
Puerto
Rican black though. Them motherfuckers
but some
got
Puerto
nigga
Ricans
hair.
got nigga hair.
Puerto Ricans is
Puerto Ricans
niggas.
Like,
Yeah,
all
for
the way
real.
I grew up.
And maybe
in the Bronx.
Spanish is white.
I lived around
Mexican
more Puerto
probably
Rican
white.
people and black people.
Puerto Rican people
Puerto
definitely
Rican is black.
they is black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so do y'all think horoscopes is real? Like y'all believe in y'all horoscope? What is y'all horoscope? I'm a Virgo.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, your birthday coming up then the year September 11th. I'm a Sag.
I think
Pisces.
Okay.
I think astrology gotta be real to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to, I think people who born around the same area is probably whatever the energy was in the world at that time. I think energy changes, like how seasons and weather changes. I think energy changes. So probably if you're born in a certain quote unquote energy, you might be in sync with other people that are born in
Similar.
that. Yeah.
But then if you realize it though too, because I compare, like you always think about like, you know what I mean, what's your zodiac sign and everything like that. I be thinking about it like,
think of other people that's the same zodiac sign.
yeah, and like do you get along with that person or do you not get along with that person?
But I don't know if get along is the right word. Are you similar to? Because I
Okay.
could be similar to somebody and still not get along. Actually, if you're similar to someone, you might not get along with them because, like, if I'm very hard-headed and I have another hard-headed friend, we might clash.
True.
But if I know somebody that's not hard-headed, maybe we mesh.
Exactly.
But, like, think of other Sagittarius and think, like, are we similar? Are we not?
True.
But
True.
they say within astrology, there's the Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius. Then there's subgenres, too, supposedly. There was a book about it.
like
Chris
where
read
you're
it.
both.
Nah, it's just like you're this type of Virgo, and
like-
you're this like
oh,
you're
yeah.
eagle, you're eagle, you're a whatever. 'Cause I remember
Yeah.
Chris was talking about, and Chris was showing us that
He was
book,
talking about numbers though.
but it tied it branched from astrology though.
Oh, okay.
It was
okay.
it was by birth date,
yeah, my birthday.
But
I mean, I
think it's- I think it's true.
that make sense. Like, if y'all think about it though, right? Think about when it comes to zodiac sign. Think about the girlfriends you had, right? Go back, think about their birthdays,
Right.
and be like, yo, Is a certain sign crazy? Because I know for me, like the girlfriends that I thought was crazy, they all in the same fucking category.
Yeah, I had 2 Leos as my girlfriends before my current babe, and they both was crazy.
I had a
Like, but
Leo.
similar, right? It's similar in many ways.
I had a Leo, a Taurus, and
Leo
a
was
Capricorn.
crazy. Who's
and
a Leo?
They all was crazy.
Who's a Leo?
Me?
Don't you ain't got to say a name. Okay, so was Caress
Cat.
and Alexis.
Cap was the newest,
Okay.
and Taurus was the Spanish.
All right, I'm not here with the fuck say fucking nicknames. My Alexis and Caress were both
remember-
Leos, and they was both like
High school.
they had the same. Okay,
Who's my joint in high
okay,
school?
I got you.
Yeah.
This nigga got me playing guessing games. I ain't playing fucking
Nigga, I
guessing
ain't about to
games.
put names on this
We're not
joint.
saying anything rude.
Niggas
I'm
got
And they don't
kids.
know who they are.
Niggas got
Right,
kids and
I was
shit.
saying- I was
You know what I mean?
saying-
Putting their pages.
I was just saying in the sense where both my girlfriends was Leo and they had similarities. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
all.
so I do think
It was
that,
all crazy to what I'm saying.
and that's why I say crazy might not be the best word because
I mean, they all definitely had different
we
personalities.
say all our girls is crazy. They all different fucking things crazy to
I
us.
think we made them
I just
crazy.
think different personalities.
For sure, because
Yeah.
any nigga that say his girl was crazy probably was doing some fucked up shit. I know I was, so I get it.
Yeah.
But similar attributes though, like those people may have like if I know 2 Leos, they may have similarities somewhere. Like okay, or sometimes you could be attracted to a certain personality. You know?
True.
Right.
But
so
I don't know. I
so I'm
don't
saying,
think.
would you
I don't
listen
think
to
the
that?
fortune teller shit is right.
would
I don't
you
think
say
that's right.
so? If you met a girl who was a horoscope that
You said-
said that you shouldn't be with.
No, see that's what I'm saying. That the whole prediction psychic part, I wouldn't believe like how
But you just
can,
said it was real.
I think it's real that people can be on the same wavelength, but I don't believe that I can pull up an app and it tells me exactly what's going on in my day today. You know
But
what I'm saying?
sometimes it does.
Sometimes it can be accurate, but
My
I can be
horoscope
Okay.
is accurate. Like, I
Yeah.
do read my horoscope every day.
But I wouldn't say, oh, I'm not
You say you read
attracted
it every
like,
day?
like
I do.
Leos.
It's
I'm not
accurate?
compatible with.
Not all the time.
Yeah, I was just saying.
So is it like a fortune cookie?
It all it's fucking hit and miss. Sometimes you be open up a fortune.
Like,
cookie,
So,
you be
but you
yo,
can't.
you broke today, nigga. You be like, damn.
I am fucking broke.
Shit.
It's a shot in the dark.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
but you
saying?
can't. But you can't
They
be
be
like,
generic.
nah. I
Most-
don't want to listen to it today.
Most horoscopes
Like, what
be
if you
generic,
say some
bro.
bad shit?
But most of it be, if you look deeper, most of it be generic. Like you're going through something. Nigga, I'm going through something every fucking day. Every day I can say, oh, you know what? I am kind
So,
of going through
so
something.
let's get to nitty gritty. Is it real or is it fake?
But I think there's gray area. I think there's gray
I
area.
think the universe is real.
Right. That see.
Like that whole everything coincides. And with that being said, even you saying you don't believe in fortune tellers, there are some people who are gifted.
No. See, I wasn't saying I don't
Okay.
believe in fortune tellers. I was saying I don't believe in them apps that try to tell you what's
hell
like.
yeah.
I'm a Scorpio, so this is what's going to happen this year. Like
Hell
that.
no.
Like I was kind of saying like that telling like the future. But you go ahead about the
Yeah,
fortune
but
tellers.
there is people that have those type gifts. So I just believe it's the universe. That's why, to some point, numbers got to be real. You know what I'm saying? Like because a lot of people horoscopes. Like I'll read mine every day just to check it. But sometimes like we said, it's hit and miss, whatever the case may be. But the universe is real. So it even goes down to like people's personal beliefs. Like everybody don't believe in there's a God and there was a guy that walked on water and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just believe that there's a higher being above.
That's why that Scientology shit picking up a lot because it's just about like science is God, like the energy is God. Like it's I haven't dug deep into Scientology, but that's from the documentary I
Something
seen.
has
Just
to create this shit though.
what was saying like energy is God because I don't know who's God, but if it was a God, I wouldn't think he looked like me because you're not a God. I think God would be you have the power. You have more senses than me. What has the most senses in the world? Energy controls everything. Like how you said the sun was God. Guess what the sun is? A ball of energy. That's all it is.
Energy can never be created or destroyed. As they say.
That gotta be like if there was a God, he would be energy-esque. Because think about it, karma. What is karma? Energy.
We can create
What
energy,
is
can we?
vibes?
Energy.
Everything.
You don't think we can create
Positive
energy
vibes,
though?
good
You
vibes.
can, but if you allow it to, it'll move.
Like we
with
can't
you.
create the sun, but
Energy
we
is
can create
water.
our
It moves
own
with you.
Energy flow. You know what I mean?
Huh?
We can create our own energy flow.
Like how?
Whether it's
Just give
like
me an
a
example.
following. You know what I mean? Whether it's like
Because you're putting it out to the energy, the
whether
universe.
it's,
Universe is
you
giving it
working
back.
out. You know what I mean? Like that's energy. Whether it's you doing a speech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know what you're saying.
creating that. You're creating
I'm
that
creating
energy
sweat
to the
when I'm
point.
on a treadmill. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying, if you go and you do a speech to like kids in high school, you got to put in that energy to create that speech and
what did they say about God? God is in all of us.
and keep
Ain't
the
energy in
people-
all of
and
us?
keep the kids listening to you, which takes energy to understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we got the ability
Yeah.
to create energy.
Right, because God is in all of us, right?
Right.
God made man, and I'm just saying,
we
if there
can't
was a
just
God,
fly off our feet, but we can
and if
fly
you
with
think
a
about
plane.
like the Bible never said what God looked like.
I
right?
can't read your
Did it? I
mind,
don't
but you
think
can
it said
text
what
me your
Jesus
mind,
looked like.
or you can post it on Facebook and I
Or
can
was
read
it
your
didn't say
mind.
God
It said
was
what
like a
Jesus looked
spirit.
like.
I just read that.
What?
I didn't understand. I didn't. What he was saying, like you creating energy, you're not. So you're not creating that. What they
I'm not
said,
creating that energy,
you're
but I'm
transforming
using it. I
Right.
guess.
But it's a
You're manipulating it.
transformation.
Yeah.
So just like he was going back to Sim was saying, like you going with the water, you making the water go. Just like when I'm in the pool playing with my kids and we all start running around in a circle. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's how we transforming that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But we not creating it. That shit
Right.
is already
It's
there.
already there.
No,
You're
you're right.
manipulating
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So that's what because I said it because I've always heard that.
What?
Energy's never you can't create or destroy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when my man said
You
it
can
like
use it.
you know what I'm saying, that made me think about it even deeper. So that's
That
why
makes sense. That could possibly be like.
Right.
So that's why they say if you put out good energy, you get good energy back. That's like
energy,
praying,
positive
right?
vibes.
You pray, you bring it. I mean, who you praying to, right?
Almost like the time when we had went out that one day. Remember, we ain't been out on the wall, and we went out, and it just everything felt right.
It felt right.
Right.
The energy was good. We didn't plan to go out. It was just like, yo, you always work. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out with you.
Yeah.
Right.
He was like, I'm gonna go out with you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And
let's
it-
go out.
Everything just so happened to fall in line.
Everything
like
would
he
do-
left, but then somehow
He
something
came
happened,
back.
He came back.
Right.
Yeah.
Energy is like the. If anything, it's the like.
So when you pray, do you gotta say it out loud? Do you say it in your head? How do you pray?
Nah, I think as long
I
as you
think-
believe it.
I think, yeah, as long as you believe it, but also sometimes it's good to speak things into existence because it makes you believe.
Yeah.
So sometimes I say things out loud because if you say something in your head, you hear it. But if you say it out loud, you're going to believe it more. If you say, like,
Right.
I'm going to win today.
Right.
I'm going to win this game.
Right.
In your mind, you're already out there. You already accomplished that. I'm going to win.
Yeah.
But it's in your head like, I hope we win.
Right.
This in your head. You already have doubts that you don't believe in what you just said.
As long as you really mean it, you good. But like you said, to really mean it, just so usually you can say it out loud. Like remember, I was like, "Yo, D, I'm a hit in this FanDuel." I just happened to say it out loud. It was genuine. I felt that way on the inside, but I communicated that with you. You know what I mean? But it just like if like you said, it's sometimes when you verbalize something, it's easier to really feel it. But to your sense, I don't know if you remember we spoke on it when Keen was here or someone was here.
So
We're
I'm
saying
getting
like, what
10
if
million
somebody
by the
was
end of this
deaf?
year? Yeah.
What if somebody was deaf?
Let's get it shot.
Or they could or mute, they can't speak, they can still put it in their head, but they just gotta really mean it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So-
I really feel like I'm going to get 10 million by the end of this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
like
you know
it'll
what's
be very
it's
rich
so
by
but
the end of the
listen,
year.
but that's the key. That you just said that. It's so hard to say something and really mean it.
Right.
Because it's like I know you saying it right now.
And you
but,
know I mean that shit.
but sometimes people have doubts and don't know they got doubts. Right. So I'm saying energy is so real, it knows when you really believe
the
it.
real.
It knows, like
Right.
you might really say you mean it, but you might have a little
Just-
thing deep on the
just
inside, like,
like-
man, they hold me back though. That fucked you up right there.
When y'all talking, I heard y'all talking about y'all shorties when I stepped off, right? And just like with chicks, although they might be like, nah, I'm fine, everything is good. Nah, that energy and that vibe they got is so fucked up behind the scenes that you'd be like, no, you not.
can
Yo,
feel
come
it.
on,
I know
man.
you not. What's wrong?
Yeah.
But no, I'm good. I'm like,
good.
you're
No, no,
not.
I don't-
Right.
Yeah.
But it goes back to even with the whole thing, like, yo, with me, like, whether it be energy or whatever, I just believe in a higher being. So,
Right.
because I believe in a universe. And the reason why I say I believe in it is because shit don't just happen. Like, nothing is coincidental. Everything
Yeah.
coincides. Like, you ever
Yeah.
just think about somebody that you ain't seen in years.
And they pop up.
And then they fucking pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that story
That'd
where
be
people
crazy.
Say your plan is already planned out. Like,
I don't
nah,
believe that.
like you have to put the pieces in place for your plan to happen. You know what I mean? People bank on faith and too much
And faith.
without the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think breadcrumbs will come, but you got to follow them.
Yeah,
like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, you'll get a chance to do
Like
what you want to
breadcrumbs
do.
will come and you can
but
follow
you
it.
gotta attack it too. You can't
Yeah.
just be like, all right, well, I missed that one, but this is my plan, so it's gonna happen some other way. Like, nah, like that was your chance. You know what I mean?
Like there's a book called The Secret, and it was like, you know, if you speak something, basically the power, law of attraction, if you speak it out, it'll come back to you.
10 milli by the end of the
But
year.
also, you can't just
What is a
speak
year?
it.
10
You
milli
have
by
to
tomorrow.
also do it. You see what I mean?
by next sunrise,
You got to
10
do it.
milli in my pocket.
Yo, real quick, cause we about to have, I think, one of my peoples come through.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Tiff, and anything goes, I'm gonna let her take this seat and no like jump on this mic.
Yeah, yeah.
But get this sports thing real quick before I get up out of here.
Okay, what do you want to talk?
I mean, you know what I want to
Shaq
talk
James.
Man, Kyrie LeBron's not going to be there. He's not going to be there in 2 years. So Kyrie is just shopping himself.
He's not gonna be there next year.
He's
Contract's up.
blowing his name up right now. He's going over the headlines. He's already one of the top 5 players in the league in my eyes. So I just feel like he's just playing with the media because he don't care.
He don't care.
Who don't care?
Kyrie, he
I
gonna
think
get
we
his chicken.
keep
He got his
saying
ring.
what Kyrie wants. Kyrie never said a goddamn thing. He's probably spoke to his boss. We got to remember these people are employees. Kyrie is an employee of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Correct.
He probably said, "Hey, this is basically that's like him putting in his 2 weeks. Hey, I'm not happy here. I want to leave." He didn't get on social media and type this. We don't know how Kyrie feel. Kyrie might be feeling like, "Yo, all I said is I wanted to leave. Y'all making a spectacle out of it. Motherfuckers leave their job every day. Motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like people leave from this label to this label from this. Just like I can wake up and be Kyrie Irving and my boss says, "You know what? I'm sending your ass to Minnesota." In the middle of the night, I've realized I just got traded from Cleveland to Minnesota. I got packed my family up. They can send me whenever they want. They can not make the right decisions. Like if you got a bad front office, they can be like front office right now is
Knicks.
fucking up. They know LeBron James is gonna leave. I know they had to know it's a possibility. He left already. Why y'all got all old ass players around him? When he leaves, once again, your team will be horrible. You see what I'm saying? That's bad front office. So he may be thinking like, yo, this team isn't even thinking long term. They just want to make $1 now. You dig me? Why do you got old ass players around a player that contract is up in a couple years? If he leaves, now only have fucking Richard Jefferson.
So I'm saying he wants to get out of there.
Yeah.
That's that whole
I
organization.
just think it's like I just think he's just doing what LeBron did with the whole
Not doing what LeBron did.
when he got on the media and was saying I want
LeBron's
to leave and all that.
contract is over.
Yeah.
When LeBron left, every time that he left to go to a different team, his contractual obligations were complete with those
When is
teams.
Kyrie's up?
Kyrie's
2 years.
is not up.
He's got
It's
2
up
more
in
years.
2 years. So, if the Cavaliers organization cannot find a trade that is
He's stuck.
beneficial to them,
Yeah.
going back to what Sin said, as an employee relationship, get your ass back to work.
Is he getting paid is he still on like a rookie contract or something?
No, he's on a regular contract. He's on a
Kyrie?
second contract. He's on a second
he got
contract.
the max joint.
No,
though, right?
he
Kyrie
would have got the max.
Big paper.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have got the max if he stayed.
He would have got the max. You have to stay. Yeah, he would have had to stay with his team, and then they could re-sign him for a max deal or something. Yeah, like if the
damn,
Keith
so he
Cleveland
can't
could
even
have.
get that. So if he go to another team, he can get a crazy contract.
I don't. He can get a crazy contract, but I don't know if
Maybe
he
not
can
the
get the.
max.
I don't know if he can get a max. But I think you have to be with a team for. I don't know what the. I don't give me the line. But
Why?
LeBron
'Cause LeBron
did
got the
leave at
max.
the end of his contract, which is cool. But the difference between Kyrie and LeBron, which is probably why Kyrie wants to leave. LeBron knew while he was with that franchise, they were going to cater to him.
Yeah.
So he had the luxury to leave when his contract was up. Kyrie is like, I got 2 more years, and this franchise isn't catering to me.
Right.
Which means if LeBron leaves, I'm fucked. Like he's fucked in Cleveland. Not only does
Yeah, true.
he
They
live in
built that
a
around
boring
LeBron.
ass state like Cleveland, the team is built around LeBron, who just needs. LeBron never did well with young players. He needed veteran people who he didn't have to teach. Like Richard Jefferson, like he's a kid. James Jones, like you see the relationship they got because James Jones is a veteran in the locker room.
He's robbing the league. He has played.
Oh,
no
yes.
time.
Because
He's just
LeBron
getting-
loves
because
him.
He's LeBron, man.
LeBron loves him because
What
he's
he does to the
he an old head.
Yeah, he is.
And so Kyrie's like when LeBron
He get
leaves,
a contract, a nice contract though.
I think he
went
retired.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Who,
I
James
think-
Jones?
Yeah, he retired. I think he about to go be like a front office person for the Suns or something.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do something like that. Yeah.
But that's why I think Kyrie's leaving. I think the media is making it seem like, oh, I hate LeBron. I want my own team. No, I want to be appreciated.
You don't think he said that to Dan? You don't think he said that in the
What?
That he got an issue. He don't want to play with LeBron no more.
I think him and LeBron never were friends.
In terms
I don't
of
think they were.
friends? Yeah,
I don't
mean,
think
he
they were
didn't-
ever friends
so-
off the court. You never see them doing
Yeah.
shit in the. I know
Yeah.
everything's not about
Don't
social
even work
media,
out
but you
together,
see
yeah.
Steph and KD and Draymond are always together. They be at each other's house. They wives cook each other food like they genuinely like each other. There was.
Started this shit.
I just seen a interview and the dude said to Kyrie, the media was like, "Hey Kyrie, I'm gonna ask you this question first since you were in Cleveland first." And LeBron was like, "No, I was in Cleveland first. I just left and came back, but you can go ahead." And Kyrie looked at him like, Fuck you.
Oh shit.
Corny shit
Yeah,
that
it's
they
like,
say.
like I understand LeBron, but damn, why you gonna sun my nigga like that?
Hold on. So they said that KD is 96 on 2K,
yes.
and LeBron's probably like what, like a 99, 98.
Probably 99, 98.
So that's disrespectful because KD should be like a 93.
No, because there's nothing KD can't do. They just can't make him the same as
He
LeBron.
He
What?
can't beat a double team.
Yes, he can.
No,
He'll
he
just shoot
can't.
over him. There's nothing.
No, he's playing
KD
one-on-one
He's the
the whole
most
KD's the
time.
complete
second player-
offensive
second
player
best
we
player
have.
in the
He's
league.
the
No,
most.
not. No,
deserves
he's
a
not.
96.
Bro,
right?
Kyrie
No.
is the
Word.
most,
No.
like skill-wise,
He's not-
he's the
he's
most
not top five
talented
player in the league.
scorer
No.
we've ever seen, including Jordan.
He
Just
just-
Who is?
skills.
Who is?
Kevin Durant.
He just can shoot.
Because he's 7 foot, can shoot and go to the rack. So what can he do? I'm as tall as Shaq. I can shoot as good as
You
Larry
seen
Bird.
when
and I
Kawhi
can
was on
get
his
to-
ass, he wasn't doing shit.
Bro, I can shoot as good as Larry Bird.
Who else was D'ing him up after that?
Listen, I
Nobody.
can shoot as good as Bird.
Nobody D'ing
I'm
him
as
up after
tall
that.
as Shaq,
But-
and I can get to the rim like LeBron.
This how you shut it
One-on-one.
down. This how you shut it down. Who's the best player in the league, D?
LeBron.
Who did he shut down in the Who did KD shut down in the playoffs?
He didn't shut
No,
down
they didn't shut
LeBron.
down anybody.
Well, he
But-
scored on him a lot.
Yeah.
He scored
Who
on.
shut down
he's-
LeBron?
No,
That's what I'm
nobody shut down
talking
LeBron.
about. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about.
I think what he's trying to say is who LeBron couldn't like he was pissing on LeBron offensively.
Nobody hit KD 1-on-1, but when he
My
played with the
man,
Thunder, when they could game plan for his ass, he
But
couldn't
LeBron
do
is the
nothing.
best player in the league, is what I'm
LeBron's the
saying.
best player in the league. But D, I don't understand what you're saying. The 2K is not basing it off of can you score on 5 people. They're basing off of if you've seen 2K, you have a 3-point rating, you have a 2-point rating, you have a dunk rating, you have a handle rating. That's how basketball works. You're thinking about it on some super.
The
And
point
they
is,
factor in the size.
Right, he's
Yeah.
7 foot tall,
Right.
bro.
Same reason why
but
LeBron is
he
that
can't
high.
score. He
Yeah.
can't score as
LeBron,
easy
what,
as
6'8"?
LeBron. Only 1-on-one.
KD
LeBron
is the
6'8",
best
right?
scorer in the
He was
league.
6'8"
No, he's
when
not.
He came into the NBA.
LeBron
18
is
years
the
old.
best scorer in the league.
They never, once you come in the league, they never change your stats.
Yes, yeah. You mean your
Whatever
height
your-
and weight and shit.
Whatever your
Yeah.
height and weight is, whatever they list you as when you first come in the league, that's it.
Right.
From beginning to end.
They don't change that.
So LeBron was 6'8", 250 when he came in.
He probably
At
like
18,
6'9" right
he's
now.
like 6'9",
He probably slimmed down some though. 'Cause he
280.
definitely slimmed down.
65.
He more muscle.
270.
Yeah.
But Kevin
Hey.
Durant is
Paul George is a
7
better
feet.
player than him.
okay. See, all right. So what else y'all want to talk about? Because I know what you're doing. Like you know how we said you put out the right energy. You're just faking. Like you're faking. Like this
no,
is fake.
KD is a.
If you think
he's
Paul
a great,
George
he's a
is
great
better
Klay
than
Thompson.
Kevin Durant, we shouldn't
He's
talk
a
about
great
basketball.
Klay Thompson.
KD's a Klay
He's
Thompson,
a great
bro?
Klay
Come on,
Thompson.
no
Bro,
way.
He's a tall Klay Thompson who can shoot
But listen,
over everybody
here's
and beat
here's-
somebody
here's
1-on-1.
the
But if
thing.
you double
We're
if you
speaking-
double teaming,
When DeAndre played basketball, he was like Eric Snow.
when you double
So,
team
he
him,
probably wouldn't know.
when you double team KD, there's nothing he does.
But what do you do when you double
seen
team? What happens when
and
you
then what
double
happened?
team?
They hurt my man Kawhi.
That's what they did when they double team LeBron.
He kept
He
scoring.
averaged 16 points in the finals. Did you remember that? You can't win being double teamed the whole game. No one can unless
So,
you're Michael Jordan.
Has KD ever led? a
Actually,
team?
remember
He
before?
wasn't ready.
Actually,
That
remember?
was
Yeah, I mean, it was.
so he
Has
was
has
double team. It was
exactly Has KD ever led a team? No.
I'm not saying he's better than LeBron.
He's
I'm not saying he's better than LeBron. I don't understand what you're asking.
All right.
me,
So what
but
I'm
he's
saying
the best
is
scorer
he
in the
shouldn't
league.
even be close to LeBron. That's my whole point.
Nah, he should.
No, he shouldn't.
should.
He
If
shouldn't.
if LeBron's right now in the NBA right
KD
now,
is
you can
not
make an
top
argument
5.
that KD is the best player in the
He's
league.
not top
I'm not
5.
saying he is.
No, he's not.
And he never was better than LeBron at LeBron's peak.
Curry's
LeBron is
better
getting
than
old
KD.
now. So I'm
Curry's better
saying
than KD.
in a year from now, I think KD will be the
Westbrook is better
I
than
think
KD.
I think he's making that transition
Harden is
that
better
Kobe
than KD.
made the last championship they won.
So to
He
make my
can't-
point, KD is not close to LeBron.
I think both of them
Harden
are,
should be
I,
a
I think he
96.
might be mentally stronger
You
right
said
now.
Harden?
Westbrook should be a 96.
Choke Harden?
No.
I'm having a
Harden led a
conversation
team
with
by
you.
himself. He didn't choke.
I'll have a conversation with
He
you.
led a team by himself.
I love it
He
him
was
with you.
up 3. He
One.
was up 3-1 and came back and lost.
With
and then went
OKC,
to that
right?
next team.
That's what I'm saying. Thank
I'm
you.
Not, I'm not
So,
questioning
that
him as a
wasn't you.
person.
I know,
Thank
I'm
you.
talking about
No,
his
but you said
skills.
mentally.
So what has he really
mentally,
done
he's
to
stronger.
prove he's the best
Right,
player
time out,
besides
time out,
score?
time out.
Shoot over everybody he's taller
Before
than.
we talk about him
What has
moving
he
to a
done?
3-1 lead, 3-1 team, I need us to think about life. Let's forget basketball because we think these people are aliens. If I'm working at Google and
If
I
he's-
don't listen,
look,
listen,
that
let me
wouldn't
talk.
happen to
Let
LeBron.
me
That
talk.
wouldn't
If I'm
happen to
working
Curry.
at
That wouldn't
Google,
happen to
if I'm working at
Harden. That
Google
wouldn't happen
and I
to
want
even
and my
Paul
contract
George.
with
He would've
Google is
ended that shit.
over, and then Apple wants me or McDonald's wants me, won't I go to Apple? Just coincidentally
about
he
that.
lost to that team.
I'm saying-
but he made the best life decision.
I'm saying he
Now
hasn't
I'm
really
in-
proved
I'm not knocking
anything
that.
to me.
I'm not
See,
knocking that.
I don't think that. See,
I
see
get what
you're
he's saying, but he didn't
I
prove
don't
nothing
think.
to me.
I don't-
KD didn't prove nothing to me.
So, KD's the second best player in the league.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Who's the second
Westbrook.
best player in the league?
What can Westbrook do better than KD? Not one thing.
Everything.
Not one thing.
Everything.
No, he
Beat a
can't.
double team.
No, he
run
can't.
the floor.
No, he can't.
Pass
That's
the
a-
ball.
no, but that's a
he
legit
can't shoot.
debate.
He
No,
can't
no, it's
shoot.
not. No, it's not.
He
No,
can't
it's not.
shoot better
No, it's
than
not.
KD.
No, it's
That's
not.
it.
If KD
KD can score in a
listen, let me
one-on-one, that's it, dog.
I will.
He
If
beat
KD
somebody-
played on the team by himself the way Russell did, I swear to God, I'm not even making this
We
shit up. I
seen
think
it
he would average
already.
over 45 points.
We seen it already.
No bullshit. Would KD average 40 by himself?
When Westbrook was hurt, we seen it already.
But guess what happened? Guess what happened? Let me shut this shit down.
What happened?
They got smoked 4-1 in the first round.
Who?
None of that matters.
KD, right?
The Thunder.
Yeah, with
no,
KD on
with
the
Russell.
team.
Nobody can win by themselves. Nobody. Nobody. In
K-
NBA history, nigga.
Okay.
Nobody.
So
So you're saying KD can't win by himself? Nobody. Jordan, the best player ever, could not win by himself.
okay.
Nobody can. So that
So-
argument makes no sense.
So
Nobody,
so
bro.
the point that
So make a
KD
sober conversation.
hasn't proven to be the second best player in the league for the fact that
That what?
when he was on the Thunder,
Right?
he didn't
They
do
lost
shit.
in the second round.
And now he won the championship on the best team, and now all of a sudden he's next best player.
Now
in the
all of a
league.
sudden, last
No.
year he was.
No.
Last year he was better
No,
than
he
Steph. He's
wasn't.
7 foot.
No, he was not.
All right, well, here's what I'm going to say. And
Westbrook is better than him.
I feel what you're saying. Either way,
Curry
if
is better
KD is
than
on a
him.
team by himself, Westbrook's on the team by himself, Steph Curry's on the team by himself, James Harden's on the team by himself. They're all losing in the first round. The only player that's getting out of the first round on the team by
seen
himself
what
is
Harden did by
LeBron
himself.
James.
You seen what Harden did by himself in the West, so he's better than
What,
KD.
he make it to the he beat
You
he
seen
beat
what
the
Westbrook
Thunder and then
did?
he got smoked.
You seen what
the
Westbrook
second
did by
round.
himself? He still made the playoffs.
Yes, so did Iverson. A lot of players will make
Okay,
the,
so
he's
and
nice.
would you put Iverson over KD, right?
No,
Okay,
no.
all right, well.
I think skill wise, I just don't think any. I just like if you break it down.
Dog,
Like
all he
I know
do
you
is
speak
shoot,
it. Listen,
dog. But he might
bro,
be like a better Larry Bird.
I feel you. And Larry Bird is one of the best players of all time.
He's top 10.
He's top probably most. A lot of people put him in the top 5. Larry Bird is the truth.
I said he might be a Larry
I
Bird
feel,
at the end of his
that's right.
career.
I feel what you're saying.
Might be.
All right. So now when I'm speaking, I want to speak logically. You can speak drunk, or I'm gonna speak logically.
Ain't nobody drunk.
If
I'm telling you the
KD's
truth.
a better shooter, right?
If he do this over
he
the
a
next
better
5
shooter?
years,
Is he a better shooter?
1-on-1, yes.
Okay. I don't know what sports you talking about. What sports you talking about? Basketball or street ball?
Like to the point
Everything
where,
is 1-on-1.
Like to the point where people have to double team Curry.
Nobody gets double teamed all game. It doesn't happen. This isn't 2K. You can't double. It's 4. If I double team LeBron all game, it's 4 and 5. They're gonna score every time.
You
I'm
seen
gonna
what
pass
happened,
it to
and
the
he passed it to old
No,
man and he
when?
missed.
When do they double LeBron?
Corver.
When do they double
When he
LeBron?
passed to Corver and he
when
missed.
do they double him?
when he goes to the rack.
Exactly. Only when he goes to the right. You're not getting double teamed on the perimeter. So
Okay, but when KD got
He's
the
not
ball,
going
he
to the
didn't
rack.
get double teamed.
because he's not going to the rack.
He
He's
did
a
go to the
shooter.
rack.
He's a shooter, bro.
You see how many times KD dunked the ball wide open?
and wide open.
right.
He got to the
You
rack.
know why? Because he played within that system, bro.
And when he played with the Thunder, he led the league in scoring and won an MVP. So what are you saying? He did exactly what Russell did. They both did the same thing.
Russell's better than KD.
I feel what you're saying. They both got the same accomplishments. They both got an MVP.
So
they
that's-
both led
that's-
the league. Actually, I don't know if Russell ever led the league in scoring, but he might have. KD's got a ring and a Finals MVP, so it doesn't matter. So everything you saying is right, is maybe right in your mind, but if you want to talk statistically, there's not one attribute Russell is better at than he's maybe faster. He can't shoot better. I guess he can dribble better. I don't know.
So
They
what
get
does
to the lane.
what does
and out.
KD do better than Westbrook besides shoot?
Shoot better.
That's it.
He can.
That's it.
He's
He can't
taller.
he don't rebound
so
better.
he can
he don't,
rebound
he
better.
Don't. He don't
can.
though. He don't.
can.
He don't.
If he
but
wanted
he
to,
does not.
He doesn't need
But
to.
he doesn't.
Russell is stealing rebounds. And listen,
KD should be a walking
listen,
double-double when he's not,
if
bro.
if I can choose, if I can throw the ball up and say, I need a rebound for my life. Who's going to get it? I'm going with
Westbrook because he's tougher.
He's just taller.
He's tougher.
He's just gonna grab the
it's
rebound.
not about being
It
taller.
doesn't-
Listen,
KD
Yao
will do
Ming,
what he
Yao
needed
Ming
to
or
do.
Westbrook getting a rebound.
KD,
Yao Ming or Westbrook?
Yao Ming.
No, Westbrook because he's going to outwork. Yao Ming is soft. He's taller.
Listen,
but all
I
you
see what
gotta do is
I see
be
what
a
you're saying.
move
Russell
hustle.
is just in a
All you gotta
hustle.
do is move a little more.
Russell
and
was
tap
like
the ball when he
Russell was
come
like
down,
Draymond
and
with
you-
skill.
Exactly.
So
what are you saying?
I'm saying KD. If I had to build a team around somebody, I'm picking KD. Russell's a point guard. He's a ball hog. Maybe if he was a shooting guard, I may agree with you. But he's a point guard. I can't agree with a point guard that shoots all the
KD
shots.
is a.
I can't agree with a point guard that shoots my
He's a rich man's
shots.
Kyle Korver.
No, because
Yes.
Kyle Korver can't dribble. Dog, KD
KD can't dribble, dog.
7 foot. So how does he get to these rim and do the dunks? Like you
I
said?
mean, Corver's drove into the rack and dunked before. I've seen
as
it.
much as KD.
If he's wide open, yes.
But KD doesn't drive wide open. He just drives whenever the fuck he wants. He like, oh, you trying to
Yes,
take my
he
three?
does,
You trying
dog.
to take my three? You trying to take my... What happened? What happened? Look, the game on the line, right?
Okay,
Game 3.
okay,
Listen.
okay. He's
No,
Pippen.
no, no,
He's
no,
Pippen.
ah!
He's Pippen. He's Pippen.
Who's
He's
Pippen?
KD. He's Pippen. KD is
Dog, you are
Pippen.
being disrespectful. He's Jordan.
He's shut.
Steph
KD
is
is Scottie Pippen.
on that team.
Huh?
On that team, Steph is the
No,
number 2 player.
no. KD is Pippen
But KD averages the most points. He averages more rebounds. He's the best player on that team.
because he's taller than everybody.
Well, I'm sorry, but tight is a real thing.
Okay.
You can't say Shaq was nice because he was tall. Fuck, he's tall.
KD is
That's like saying, oh, Drake is only nice because he
KD
can
is a
sing.
great role player. Like
Oh, he can sing.
if you 7'2" and you wide open and you can shoot and dribble, you should be able to do
Game
that.
3 of the NBA Finals.
You should be able to
Game
do
on
that.
the line. If the Cavs win, this is a totally different series. Warriors are down 2. All they
up.
need is a. He came down, seen LeBron, and said, "Take this 3, bitch,"
He
and
hit
won
that.
the game.
He hit that.
So what are you saying?
All right, we about to switch this topic real quick though. So who gives better hit, white girls or black girls?
I think that's a racist question. I just don't think that.
I
Can
mean,
be
it's
answered.
always been a question though.
Yeah, no. I don't. That's like no. It's because it's not a. That's you can statistically say black people are better basketball players because biologically, more than likely, they probably won the biological lottery more. They might be taller and stronger, just like you can say there's things that white people are better at too. But I don't think you can say a white guy is better at fucking than a white guy, or a white girl's better at sucking dick than a black girl, because there's no biological, unless you say because their lips are bigger, there's no biological thing that could make one race better than the other. It's a skill. Sucking dick is a skill. There's girls
We
who
talked about that.
We talked about that. You have to work on that. You can't just naturally suck dick. You can naturally have good vagina because it's wet and it could be tight.
Right.
But sucking
Right.
dick is a skill. You have to learn that shit. I don't know a girl that probably sucked a good first dick. I just don't think that's possible.
I'm pro right out the gate.
I don't give a fuck if it was black, white, Chinese, Oriental. Nigga, sucking dick is a skill.
Absolutely.
It's like golf.
Right.
Like you can't just be naturally good at golf. You gotta work on that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we right back. We are joined by Tiffany from Anything Goes.
Yep.
Anything Goes.
Hey, what's up? What's
Anything
up?
goes.
What's up?
Straight out of
Dover.
Straight out of Dover. A motherfucker.
Right.
So-
I got family down Dover. That's what's up.
Don't brag. Say nah.
I know Dover like Kansas, yo. It's crazy how like Wilmington and Dover probably like 2 hours
You
away, but
know
that shit
what?
is really like
It's like Newcastle.
Let me
It's
tell
like a
you.
third world.
It is.
It's like
I
Newcastle.
honestly didn't realize how separated Delaware is until the fucking 302's prettiest list came out.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Nigga, if you was on Facebook, this shit was running rampant for about 4 days.
Damn.
I said, what the fuck?
What you saying? You
Bitches
didn't
up
know
top-
these people?
No,
I thought it
bitches
was-
up top was like, I've never seen these
Yeah,
bitches
I
a day
said
in my
that
life.
too.
I was
Oh.
like, God
Wait,
damn.
what did y'all?
I want to see the list.
Wait, did y'all think that you were just gonna know everybody in the state?
Well,
Apparently,
yeah.
Thought I
Well,
seen
yeah, we
it.
did. You
It
be
was
like,
end all be all from Newcastle. Like
Yeah.
I only
This is
know
society.
Newcastle bitches, and that's all of Delaware. I was like, the fuck?
yo, we be
Wait,
upset.
What? This is
Yeah.
a state. Like,
Yeah. Nah, we
Really
be
hot.
upset. But
I
where
ain't
you
never
from?
seen none of them.
yeah, that shit is like a third.
They got a
world.
Houston, Delaware. I never even knew
First of
that.
all-
Caesar Rodney, like
First
all that
of
shit is some
all, whoa.
other shit.
First of all, I'm a senator.
Like, I'm convinced-
we don't support the writers.
I'm
Like, nah,
convinced
What's up,
y'all don't have public transportation in Lower Delaware.
Nigga, the fuck you
Y'all got like
mean?
buses and shit.
Yes,
Oh,
nigga.
No.
When
I mean, do
think of
niggas
Caesar
catch it?
Rodney, I just
They
think
had like
motherfuckers
mules
walk
and
this-
cows,
Yeah.
and shit,
Yeah,
you know,
the Irish
horses
people
and
they get a horse
carriage.
and buggy. I just,
Y'all really think y'all really? Wow, wow. I will
It do
not
be
have
mad
you.
farms down there though. Don't is that
I mean,
that's
nigga,
Caesar
they-
Rodney or what's one of them shits down there? Georgetown.
What you
One of
think?
It
them
might be
He's
Georgetown. It might be
First of all,
Georgetown.
that's too different.
or Lewis. One of them
Hartley.
shits down
you going
there.
lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, Dover is in that middle. Dover ain't that. Ain't,
Delaware big on the low, dog. There's some parts of Delaware I've never even heard of. I be hearing new shit.
Secret?
I heard of
Seaford.
Seaford. That shit
Milford?
far as
That's
fuck,
far.
too.
Milford, yeah. Millsboro.
way further
Don't
than
you got
fucking
Millsboro too?
Laurel, Delmar.
First of all, I can only speak on behalf of fucking Dover.
Okay,
Y'all
okay.
going lower and lower.
Yeah.
Y'all about to ease into fucking South Carolina. Calm
Okay.
the
We
went
fuck
down there for the
down.
state
Once I get to
championship.
once I get to Summit Bridge, it's like I think a toll coming.
we went down there?
New state.
We went down there for
But you live across Summit Bridge, I will see you another time.
Yeah, if I got to pay a toll to see
Niggas
you,
on
I ain't
this
seeing
fucking
you.
podcast. Fuck y'all.
I am not. If I got.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, we went down there for this football game in high school. We was in the car for like 2 hours, man.
Oh,
No, y'all
where the
got
fuck we
fucking
were?
lost.
It was like Delmar.
We went to Del State. No, it was Del State. right?
No, the game before that. They played
Oh yeah, some blue and yellow team. I feel like
Yeah,
every high school
Delmar.
colors is blue and yellow after Middletown. It's like everything is bright.
or red and white.
yeah, I don't fucking
know.
They really trying to throw
I was a
shade.
drag. I was a
They
dragon,
really
so we
trying
was
to
the
throw
red and
some
you
kind
know
of
we
blue.
was the red and yellow, red and gold.
Blue and yellow, blue and white. Yeah. So
G-High,
what's
shout out
going
to high
on?
schools.
What's your Instagram and all that? So
Okay,
you know.
so I am on Instagram at I Dream of Tiff.
Okay.
If you follow me on Facebook, I am Tiffany Davis. And follow Anything Goes, where Anything Goes 1 on Instagram and where Anything Goes on Facebook.
Okay.
So do y'all got? Is it like? Is it a college or is? Because I know Shaq do Del State, don't he?
Shaq
Yeah.
does Del State, but we're actually independent.
Okay.
So
Nice.
It's,
I like
our demographic is from, I would say, about 24 to 35.
Okay,
We talk about grown shit.
right.
Okay.
As you should.
As you
Anal.
should.
Anal.
We talk about
fucking anal. Man.
Yeah, look, we ain't get there yet.
Gets there.
But we talked about some real
Try that
shit.
shit, not like receive, but like give. Like that shit is like a job.
Well, listen, a girl know when you.
It's a lot of work.
Listen, accidentally almost slipped on the girl and said, wait, that's the wrong spot. I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I was in the mud.
Slipping it, that means you've done this before.
Yes, that means she got
If
a
I
loose
can
booty.
slip in that motherfucker, that
And you
means
shouldn't be slipping and sliding and accidentally.
I was
going
like, that-
nowhere.
damn.
You should feel a
Slip
little
the fuck out
tension.
that
I mean, it was. I mean, it made her perk up a little bit. She said, wait, you trying to force it in the wrong spot. I was like, damn, baby, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a girl say, "I'm not drunk enough for that." I said, "Wait, I didn't mean to do it. Like,
Yeah.
this is where I was
Listen,
going
we have
tonight.
to stop
This is
and
what I
have a
was
pep talk.
trying
That
to
wasn't
do."
my intention.
Nah, man, that shit's a
Look,
job.
if a girl thinks that's your first thing to do with anal, she gonna think
Yeah,
you're a
we
blaze. She
gotta
gonna think
get
you
on
got-
this real quick. Hot take. Anal is like it's not the like if a chick asks you to do anal, it's just like I'm not really like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? It's just like
it's a job, bro.
it kind of is
You can't-
work.
you
It's
can't
just
do
like
anal
I have
raw.
I have a lot of friends who enjoy ass eating, but not so much anal.
I can fuck with a little eating of the ass.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I can fuck with it eating of the
Steve,
ass.
you eat ass?
I can eat with ass.
You eat ass?
What you do is
Do you eat ass?
I ate my girl ass. I ate my ass like 3 nights ago. What the fuck?
Don't jerk off that
But
nigga.
here's the
That's
thing.
why I
Here's
checked
the
that
thing.
Dixie cup before
You
we
eating
took that shot.
you eating that coochie and then you just slip up and she perk up. It's like, okay, I can fuck with this.
yeah. You know it's clean.
Yo,
I mean,
so
honestly-
you was eating her ass.
Yeah, I mean, I think when niggas
Like,
think
what
you
is- what
eating
is
ass,
eating
they
ass?
think I got a spoon.
Is
I'm
it-
just
Time out.
picking this
No,
shit
no,
out.
no. Listen,
Just
I'm
eating
asking
this
because
shit.
I know.
Listen,
Never
Digging in her
eaten
ass and
ass?
shit.
Hold on.
no, we about to get him, Tiff, because I'm about to get
12 years
him.
old.
Get him, Tiff.
Yeah,
He's 12.
You ain't never.
He 12
you
at heart.
are grown as fuck. Why
Yeah.
are you not eating
Nah,
ass?
he's 12. He's got a
Listen,
lot of
I
pictures.
never
He got the
eat
binge in the
ass.
button.
But like, is it like? Do you do it like you do?
Have
with
you ever got your
vagina?
ass
You know what
eaten?
I'm
Like
saying?
a vagina, bro.
It
You
is
not-
a very gentle art. Okay, you don't want nothing. You don't need no stabbing.
Yeah,
don't need
you're not
none of
sticking
that.
your tongue in her
You're
ass. I did, at
Romantic.
least.
Let's
Okay.
say you're tongue kissing la ass.
Right.
Let's
bro, you had to accidentally eat ass before,
Right, 'cause if
The
you
vagina
looking at-
and ass is like 2 seconds
I'm-
apart.
I'ma
nigga.
tell you- I'ma-
It's like,
I'ma
if
tell you how I know
lick
he
hard
lying.
enough, you gonna get
He
some of that
licked,
ass.
he licked ass. He didn't realize it because I'm a freak nigga. You know, you ever like try to lick the pussy from the back?
That's how you eat the ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You start
saying.
with
But
eating
you
the pussy
don't,
from
you
the
don't
back.
go in. That's eating
don't
the
need-
ass.
Bro, what?
I mean,
I ain't say lick the
I ain't
ass.
eating-
Y'all said eat it.
It's the
How do you eat
You
vagina?
feel
Are you
me?
chewing on it? Do you chew your vagina? I don't. What do you think
No,
eating
but I'm
is?
eating is like
Eating is a theoretical word. You're not
You
really
feel me?
eating
No.
it. You're
when you
licking
lick
it.
when you don't eat a lollipop, my nigga. You lick that junk. You feel me?
Well,
but
technically, you
don't
suck it.
You don't really.
You
say
get
I
me,
lick
like,
pussy.
you don't-
That
Nah,
sounds so
yeah.
juvenile.
You don't-
Right.
Nobody said,
Like when
oh,
you
I
eat
lick-
ice
lick a
cream,
couple
when you
vaginas.
Listen,
Nobody said
when you
that.
eat ice cream, you're eating the ice cream.
Time out. Can I have the floor really quick?
Go ahead.
My nigga DeAndre, you know when you eat vagina, you aren't eating it like ice cream. You're not chewing it. You
No, but
licking
you're
it.
like going in, like you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
you going
Like,
on that ass,
I ain't
too.
gonna do the motions, but you're going inside. You're like,
Yeah, like I mean, you're gonna
yeah.
have.
Well,
you're
I
guess
gonna
You're gonna have a moment. Hold on, you're gonna have your moments when you go in.
I'm saying,
but you got a key. You got a key
That's what I'm
point.
saying. So are you going in
you
the
stick on
crack?
that
Are you
point.
going in? Are you going
Tell 'em,
No,
inside?
Steve.
I'm not sticking my
Yes.
tongue in the
So
vagina.
what you're doing
I mean, in
is,
the asshole.
If you're eating ass right,
You said you eat ass though.
Right, I'm licking
Listen.
around the booty. I'm not sticking my
You
tongue in the
that's
asshole. I don't
licking
do
ass.
that.
You lick ass.
I don't even think my tongue can fit in the asshole. I don't think.
Nah, it can fit in there, sir. I mean, that was silly. That was silly.
If a dick
That
can
was
fit in
silly.
the ass, why wouldn't your tongue
But
be
you
able
know
to
how
fit in the
hard it
ass?
is because a dick is hard though. My tongue gonna bend when it try.
Nah, it's not, bro. It's not. It's not.
So y'all get me though. You feel me? Like y'all get me.
Fragile like that, that's a little fucked
I'm
up.
eating ass the right
You
way.
need to start no.
I am all right, public
Yeah,
service.
you grown ass man.
If eating the ass means sticking my tongue in the ass, I don't eat ass. I lick the asshole, but I'm not sticking my tongue.
So I'm gonna speak for other niggas.
I'm in the crack. I'm not in the
I'm
hole.
gonna speak for other niggas. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a freak
He's
boy
licking
ass
crack.
nigga.
No, I lick crack.
You're licking crack, but you're not eating the ass.
So you like when the tongue is inside your
Yeah,
ass?
girl-
I don't want it consistently in my ass.
Right.
I want it to skirt, and then I want
like
it
like
to
inside the
delve.
hole, like the tongue goes
Right,
in the hole.
right.
A little delve.
Right,
Not
because-
really no.
Because you're not
How is
going.
that? How is that biologically?
Because you know why?
possible?
Because it's not like it's because it's
a muscle,
moist.
It's a muscle.
Okay,
Yeah.
time out,
It's a
time out.
muscle.
Okay, maybe I've done that. Y'all making it seem like it's like a penis.
Oh
We're
no,
not doing a jabbing motion.
no, like you're licking in it a little bit, like around the hole and on it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking y'all talking. I'm going up there where the shit is formed. That shit is in my. This got my tongue.
Just in case you guys need
How is that
atomically
possible?
correct verbiage, that he means the colon.
I mean, I
colon,
feel like
I
they
ain't in
be,
that
I feel
colon.
like they being
I'm not giving her a
childish though.
colonoscopy.
Maybe I need to
I'm
have this
just looking at her
conversation.
ass.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when I think of that, I'm just like,
But
you know,
treat it
maybe
like the
fresh out
vagina.
the shower if I'm in
Now
there washing
everybody
it, like,
isn't into.
but you know,
But a girl shouldn't ask you that. You should feel she should make you that turned on that you want to
No,
do.
you-
Exactly.
That's the fact.
It
Yeah.
should never be
Yeah.
like, oh, eat my ass.
Yeah,
It
because
should
I'm
never
like,
be that.
yeah, nah, fuck
Dog,
that.
if you never
Y'all niggas ain't
looked
that
at your
ass.
girl and said, "I want to eat her ass right now," y'all should break
If you
up.
never looked at
Y'all
your
should-
girl
Nah,
and was
it's
like,
not
damn,
Nah,
I
no
just want to
bullshit.
eat every part of her.
Yeah, like you just want to do the freakiest shit possible.
but y'all saying eat. You said, I mean, when you saying lick, that's different.
No, I'm saying treat it like it's a
That's different.
vagina. You
That's
treat it the
different.
same way you eat the
You say
vagina.
I'ma
You eat
lick
the
the
hole.
pussy? I'ma eat the
Sometimes
pussy.
when you
You want
Answer
to
the
sound
question.
like a manly man. I'ma eat
I'ma
that
eat
pussy.
that ass.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna say, I'ma eat that ass. You
I'ma
gotta
eat
say
that
it with
ass.
some
You know
force.
what cannabis
Say it with
say?
your chest, little ass
I'm gonna
nigga.
lick that ass. I'm gonna lick that ass.
Honestly,
feel
if
me?
you say that,
Do you lick the vagina or eat the vagina?
I eat the
You
vagina.
treat it the same. Treat it
Yeah.
the same. You treat
Nah,
it
because
the
the
same.
vagina got the clit, got
No,
the
no, no,
lips.
no, 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 no.
The
You
the
eat
ass
the
just got the
ass.
just.
But you're
You know what I
eating
mean? Like,
pussy.
nah, fuck that.
Yeah, you eat
You're
the pussy.
eating-
I'm gonna tell you, shut up. If you tell a girl that you want to lick her ass instead of saying eat the ass, you might not get the chance.
Nah,
to do
she
it.
might
I mean,
let you
eat
do it,
ass
but she ain't let you
sounds
fuck
better.
her.
But she's
Yeah,
gonna
she gonna let you
you
fuck.
know,
Yo, that's right.
She might thank
She's
you.
gonna be like, this
Yeah.
nigga just said he
She
gonna lick
be like,
my
yeah,
ass,
girl, I let him
bitch.
eat that
Eat
box,
ass
but
does
let you
sound
do it,
like
but
My
you gonna pull
ass,
that
bitch,
condom
but
out.
he
She
ain't
gonna
even
leave.
confident
Like,
enough to say he
I
gonna
eat a
this shit.
vagina all day. Vagina juice is good. Like, I ain't
All right,
eating
but
no
here's the
ass
thing.
If your
juice
bitch
though.
is
Like,
clean.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
you right, but
The
still,
ass
nothing
is
to
should be
worry about.
just
But
as clean as the
still.
vagina.
That's
my
true.
nigga.
Still,
That's true.
still.
Anything the ass is
It's
better
an
because it's
inch
not secreting as much fluid.
separating the fucking pussy from the ass.
Right.
Yeah, it's right
So
there.
it ain't nothing. You should be smelling everything you need to smell at the pussy. So if you need to go down yonder,
No, you know, it wasn't nothing like that. It's not like it was like, okay, it smelled like
gonna be
ass
shit down there.
You
I ain't
feel
trying- I
me?
ain't
It
trying
was
to
just
lick no
like,
shit.
you know, I guess I
But
just
you
had
know
to
what
have
it
this
is?
conversation. As
Some
we talk shit, while
Niggas
no.
is lazy sometimes. The niggas who say they don't eat ass is because you're not that into your babe. I really truly
I-
believe.
That's not
That's what I
true.
believe.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know, I'm
Nah,
gonna tell you.
I
I'm
do.
gonna tell you why.
That's not
Nah,
Have you ever made a
That's
babe?
not
No, I
true.
got you.
That's
Have you?
not
I
true.
got,
That's
watch
like
this.
a girl
Listen to
saying,
this.
"I'm
thing.
not gonna suck your dick."
Like that's
Yeah, like why not?
Yeah,
big
that's
facts.
like a girl
Yo,
saying
if a
she's not
girl
gonna
don't-
suck your
Stink.
dick.
Yo,
That's like a girl
Like,
saying she's not gonna suck your dick.
if a,
Yo, a girl
I'm
can
just
suck
like-
your dick, but look, sucking dick is like
Sucking
eating
dick
vagina.
is not eating ass, bro.
Sucking
What
dick
are
is
you
like
talking
listen,
about?
Intricate.
chicken.
Hold on.
Listen, sucking dick is like eating vagina, right? But then once she starts spitting on it, like that's like eating ass. That means she going the extra mile. So
No.
if you go the extra mile and you eat her
because
ass.
vagina's wet too. You getting all that shit on you too. What are you
Yeah,
saying?
but
but I
girls-
want to get it on
Girls,
me.
dog, you
me
eat
stop.
the
This-
ass.
Yeah,
You
he
gotta
did.
eat the ass. If you feeling a girl, you
But
eat the
that's
ass.
not the. Don't compare eating ass to sucking
I
dick.
think it
Do
is.
This
not.
is
I
a big.
think it is.
First of
Nah,
all,
it
I
is.
really
It
think
is.
y'all
It is.
underestimate.
Nah.
I think it is.
The-
It is,
fucking-
Will.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are you serious?
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
It's-
Let me
it's-
get
it's
one thing
close.
straight for
A
my
what?
ladies.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let me get one thing straight for my ladies.
Yo,
I want
Y'all
y'all
hear
to
this
understand.
Oh wait, David.
Do
Wait,
y'all
David.
hear
Go ahead.
this
Go ahead.
shit?
Go ahead.
Let's
go
hear
ahead.
Lady
Go
T
ahead.
out.
I want y'all to understand that sucking dick is a real job.
I believe
Okay.
it.
What we just
I
talked. Go
believe
ahead.
it.
Y'all don't understand how much work and how
My
much
girl told me, she said her jaws be
precision
hurting.
has to go into fucking sucking dick.
I believe
Yeah.
it. I
And if
believe
you really
it.
love a nigga,
Yeah, you
It's-
gotta
you
go
gonna
hard.
try. You
It's
gotta
gonna be
go
right
hard.
every time.
You're not going to
right.
say like
You
you're
right.
gonna try to deep throat. I'm not gonna say you're gonna be successful, but you're
Right.
gonna try.
You gonna try?
But
You
I'm
go
a
the
t-
extra mile.
but
That's
I'm
going
a
the
t-
extra mile.
Yeah.
Spitting on it is going to. A girl
No,
don't have to spit on your dick.
No. I'm
No,
it-
deep
That's
throat is
beginner
listen.
throat.
Deep
Deep
throat
throat is the extra mile.
No.
Yeah.
Some girls be putting a saliva on it. Some girls
Because-
be like, when they do that shit,
No.
that's the
Let me
extra
tell
mile,
you the
nigga.
difference
Y'all ain't gonna tell
between-
me every girl spit on a dick
No,
like
because
that.
there's some chicks who don't have gag reflexes, but the chicks who have gag reflexes and they learn
they
to
hit the
not
salt
have,
shaker
and
when
they
they
learn
start doing the
that
salt
too, but they
shaker.
learn
She
not to
trying
have them
extra
gag
shit.
reflexes. That's love.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, D. High five.
So you eat her ass. You must eat her ass after that, because trust me, she want to gag,
y'all
but she
enlighten
trying
me.
not
Y'all
to
right.
gag.
Y'all enlighten me. I must have.
So I'm
You right.
gonna say this.
You right.
Sucking
Okay, you right.
sucking
You
dick
right.
is a
You right.
skill. We talked about that. It is a skill.
definitely a
Every
skill.
girl can't do it.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you
Gotta
because
really
I had
learn.
my past where girls try to do it and it wasn't good, and I'm like, she's like, "What's wrong? You,
Let me interject.
You
You
interject.
must coach her though.
Let me interject.
Sometimes you, if
must
you,
coach her.
yeah, that's
you must
true.
A
I
lot
got
of
a
guys will say
question.
girls don't do X, Y, Z, and I'm like, well, did you tell her what you like? You must.
But
tell
what
her
if
what
it?
you like.
I mean, I'm a man,
It's
right?
different men like
I'm a
different
man,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
So at the time, as men, we had girls that we didn't want as our girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, hey, this is what it is. I'm not coaching you because I don't see you more than what this is.
No.
I
no,
mean, if I'm
no.
having sex with a
This
girl
is
that
where you
night
fucking
and she
up
doing
at.
something wrong, I'm gonna
Thank
tell
you.
her what I
Thank
want.
you.
Coach
First
him
of
up.
all,
Hey,
this
baby,
may
spit
be
on-
a
spit on that
permanent
shit,
fuck
baby.
buddy.
Oh, yeah, we coach
Spit
This
on
might
that.
be a
True.
long-term fuck buddy.
Yeah.
If
True.
you getting trash ass head, you need to enlighten her on
gotta
what the
tell her.
fuck you need.
But what if you tell her, right, and then she give you the lazy shit where she put the elbow down?
Well, then you
No,
pull
no,
out the
no.
condom, you
It's
fuck her, and never
about-
talk to her again.
It's
Facts.
about how you
Get
deliver
over
the
it.
message.
But there's been plenty of times where you had to. I
Oh,
had
we're
to
not.
teach 'em.
It's
You
about
know, you
how
had
you
to
But
teach
just
them
like
that.
girls should teach, and I think what girls don't do enough is
Is teach how
they
to-
don't. Yeah, because
yeah.
you can always improve.
Yo, because eating
Tell me
vagina
to stay
seems
there.
like
if
a
I'm
black
in the right,
hole.
if I'm in a spot, you tell me like little shit like
Niggas
that.
don't
It
listen.
matters.
vagina seems
Huh?
like a black
Niggas
hole.
don't
Like,
listen.
But that's the same thing dudes think. So I think girls and guys are both stubborn. We think the next sex ain't gonna listen. But I'm telling you, if y'all in the zone and if you telling me I'm in the right spot and I hear you moaning and shit, it turn me on. So I like that shit.
Right.
So tell
Right.
me I'm in the right, because
Right.
some girls don't want to tell you when you in the right spot. Like I hear you moaning, but sometimes you moan more than others. But tell me, be vocal, be like, yo,
Or
right
be
there.
a or
Wait,
oh,
do you
right
guys
there.
like talkers?
it depends.
But honestly, I ain't gonna hold you.
but a
Guys.
lot of chicks
Alright, go
not
ahead.
talkers though.
I had
Yeah.
one girl over talk one time, and I wanted to be like, "Yo, get the fuck out my face! Yo, shut your dumb ass up." I understand telling me right there, keep going, but when you start adding dialogue, it's like, I mean, how do I answer that?
yeah,
I'm
you
just
know I'm the
nothing
best,
is
don't
worse.
you? I don't.
I'm just not trying to answer certain
Nothing
shit.
is worse than you having to think while you having sex.
Yeah. Like don't make me think. Don't.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, isn't this the best pussy you ever had?
Like, wait,
Is it
I
the
mean,
best
I'm
pussy
not-
I ever had?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Like,
Yeah, don't give me an answer where I can just tell
in
you.
a couple days, I'll let you know
Yes or
tomorrow.
No question.
No,
only.
I don't say yes. Cause at the end of the day, like if a girl say, "Yeah, you love pussy, don't you?" I'm not gonna say, "Yeah." I'm gonna say, "Shut the fuck up." Cause at the end of the day, I'm into it. Don't ask me a question when I'm in the middle.
Yo, I ain't a big talker. A girl got to say some crazy shit for me. Like,
If you say yes, you a bitch.
I'll say some certain shit, but it's like you gotta say some crazy shit for me to like really be like
Respond.
when that porno shit. Like, I don't think that's real. Like, I don't. You think do girls really want to hear like
Yeah,
some,
you like that, huh?
some gangster
First of
shit?
all, I'm a black woman, so
Yeah.
I don't do the oh my cock, oh your cock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's not no. But it depends on the female. Some females are comfortable with voicing that. Some people just stick to the basic moans, and some people are silent.
No, I'm saying, do y'all be wanting us to say some disrespectful shit?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I choke my girl and shit, but I don't really be on some porno
You
shit.
can't ask me that because that's a whole nother.
No, I'm just saying, cause like porno, cause we talking about this shit last week. We were saying like how porno gives people a false reality of what sex is because it's so scripted. It's like pause, no, say it this way, say it this way. So a lot of guys and a lot of girls go into sexual relationships with fake preconceived
I
notions.
think it all depends on your relationship with that person. If you're comfortable enough, like if it's a one night stand, I don't think you're gonna be as free with saying certain shit. Now when
Well, you may.
Yeah, sometimes those be the
because
ones
you know
try
why?
your
Because
shit
you
out
ain't gonna
on.
never see
That's
them again.
practice.
So you gonna be like, I'm gonna go
but
to
for a
town.
girl, you're
That's
not
like
gonna
Kobe
be,
at Rutgers
you're
Okay,
not
Park.
gonna
I'm
be
trying my
that free.
skills.
Now some bitches are gonna be free, like yeah, fuck me, fuck me.
I'm
Some
gonna say
people
this
are.
as a guy, right? And I think all guys can answer this. Everybody here at this table had a one night stand as far as the guys.
Facts.
So, in mine, when I had one, I feel like that was one of
Wilder.
she was wild as shit.
Wow,
You know why? Because she didn't. You know why?
Yeah.
Because she didn't care.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm never gonna see this dude again. Never.
I don't
she
care
knew
if
it.
he likes me.
I don't care if he likes me. Of course, you know I did. But it was the thing. She was so freaky to the point where
It scared you?
it turned me. I like it was just so crazy.
It brings something.
Yo, it was so crazy.
I think relationships need to be that way because relationships, they're always thinking like a girl might not do something or say something because they think they're gonna look dumb. If it's a one night stand, they don't give a fuck. They know I don't even know this nigga's. Probably don't know his name, but I definitely don't know his last name.
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna see this nigga again. So they're more likely to just do some wild shit because they're able to really get in the zone. Sometimes your girlfriend is kind of thinking.
I don't know why, but that's
Unless y'all talk,
backwards
you got to
as fuck.
communicate. It is backwards.
That's backwards as fuck. I would never be as free because first of all, the first time I have sex with somebody, I'm always gonna have in the back of my mind like, damn, I want to make sure my hair is sitting in the right place. Like this is shit that bitches worry about. Damn, I got on mismatched socks. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like damn, is my titty looking perky on the left? Is
Yeah.
kind of sagging on the
But
right? Like you worried about
Facts.
other shit.
I can see that.
Now, when but if it's good, you gonna loosen up and you gonna start getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now with your partner, you should be on some shit like this nigga see me when I have fucking crust in my eye when I wake up.
So I don't give a
Fuck
fuck.
that shit. Like fuck this nigga. You gonna take this morning
But-
pussy and you gonna go.
But back to where you was just at, right? You said if it's the first time you gonna worry about your hair and all that. That's true,
Right.
Because that's the initial contact.
Right.
Everybody always say like, "Oh, I liked her because she's beautiful." No, you liked her because in your mind you thought I could fuck her.
Right.
In your mind you thought she was beautiful. In your mind you thought all those things. After the liquor gets in the system, girls ain't worrying about where their hair at because you lit.
You
Just
are
think
lit.
about it.
Now,
You
drunk
lit.
Most one night stands is lit.
You
a
lit.
drunk
You
one
fucked
night
up.
stand, I can't speak on because
Okay.
a
Wait,
lot
wait.
of bitches.
Do
Well,
sober
most-
one night stands
I don't
happen?
think sober ones happen.
Sober
Yes,
one
they
night
do.
stands happen?
I got a lot of liberal friends, so
Okay.
that pussy is liberally applied. So,
Well, it is Dover. You know.
You ain't got shit else to do.
It is Dover. I ain't gonna hold you. Look, side note. Dover is totally like a poppin'. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go laser
I'm gonna
tag,
tell you why I
I'ma
told
go
Dover is
fuck.
poppin'. Because I'm from the city, right? I'm from Wilmington. You feel me? So when I go up there, some of them girls already know I'm not from Dover. They be like, "Yo, where you from?" And I be like,
Yeah.
"Yo," they just know. Like you don't gotta
no,
say.
you know
shit.
why they know? Because nigga, we don't see you. You ain't go to high school with us.
That's a fact.
Nigga,
That's like
we
two-
ain't,
it's one school in Dover,
We
right?
ain't see you in Walmart. We ain't see you in fucking Bubba's.
Word, niggas hang at the
Like, nigga, that's-
Bubba. She
you
said
ain't
Bubba.
been
Is that
nowhere.
it? Yeah,
Right,
that's
right,
true.
That's a fact. That's a
That's
fact.
why.
That's a fact.
We ain't see you at the dock. You know what I mean?
We ain't
fact.
see you at Wawa. Like nigga, where the fuck you been?
Yeah,
at?
pull up.
What you from Del State? That's the only other alternative that we got.
All right, so
You know my brother. You know my brother Skylar.
Skylar Huggins?
Yeah.
every Dover person know each other. It's fucking Dover.
Revelation right there. She
The
said,
casino.
"Huggins?"
Of course. I mean, he lives around the corner. I mean, Dover ain't but 2 blocks.
Word.
Yeah, he-
Dover like one
That's what
development.
it
It's
is.
just one development. You're entering Dover. You're
It
going
is.
on a cul-de-sac.
Blood, what house number you live at? Nah, I don't fuck with nigga at number 7.
Word, nigga, we only fuck with 100
Every
up,
neighborhood
nigga.
is a street.
Yeah, this is a one big cul-de-sac. You welcome to Dover.
Word.
Yeah, that is his blood brother though. That's funny.
Yo,
That's
I was
good.
thinking the other day. So I was thinking about strip clubs and shit, right? Because strip clubs is like a thing. People go to
Okay.
strip clubs. I understand why people go to strip clubs. It's women there. It's drinks there. It's good music there. But what I couldn't wrap my mind around is why do people throw money in strip clubs? And here's the thing. I would imagine Hooters, perfect. They dress skimpy, but they bring me my fucking food.
Right.
Shout out Hooters,
a bar,
Amber,
a starlet,
sis.
or whatever they call it at the bar.
Fuck with
They
Hooters.
dress like strippers,
Right.
but they bring me my chicken wings.
Right.
So I tip them.
Right.
What service is a stripper providing me? Why am I paying you? Because here's
I
the
can't
thing.
wait to
One
talk on
thing.
this.
When I go to the club, a girl probably got on just a little bit more clothes, skimpy ass shorts. I can not only see her dancing for free, I can go grind on her ass and
For free.
and don't pay her shit. A stripper and my dick is gonna get hard. My
Yeah.
dick is gonna get hard if I'm attracted to you. Now a stripper can
And
do
you
the
can-
same
and you can
thing.
bag.
And if I'm not attracted to you, I don't give a fuck you got clothes on or not. My dick is soft.
Yeah.
Right.
So you dancing is not providing me a single service. So I thought strip clubs, it's like JV. It's JV
robbing
basketball.
niggas, robbing
It's
niggas.
fake. Varsity is a brothel. Now, if you gonna suck my dick,
Christ.
if you gonna give me a hand job or something, you're
But they do all
providing
that
me
in the
with
strip club.
right.
You just
But you
gotta
gotta
find the right
pay.
ones.
Right.
I gotta pay. When you go to the club and get that shit for free.
Throwing you ones. I paid $20 at the door to see you dance.
Yeah.
And that strip clubs only really be like Females that you really
That's
like.
our strip clubs. Them
Yeah,
Atlanta strip
yeah,
clubs
yeah.
probably be popping.
Even in
They
DC, I went to
I
I
only
went
been
to
to
Stadium.
Stadium.
Stadium is popping.
Okay.
I really
I've never
feel
been
like
there.
fake
I
asses
love
there now,
strip
but-
clubs. I love going to strip clubs. I like going to strip clubs.
Please
with
tell
my
me
nigga.
why.
I like going to strip clubs with my girls because it's fun. It's
See, I understand
liberating.
it. I understand
So-
why to go to strip club, but why do you
so-
throw money?
I throw a lot of money.
That's
when
what
I
I'm
go to
saying.
strip
Why
club.
do you throw money?
Because if you a woman, from a girl's point of view,
Yeah.
I understand
you
the
know
hustle.
how hard these bitches work.
I understand the
it's
hustle.
Really, and I really didn't understand it
It's an
until
art.
I came across my. I was like, "Yo, why you do this?" And she like, "Yo, when you really sit and think about it, we walk 8.5 hours on our feet. Like they work full shifts.
So do the
It's
bartenders.
an art. It's an
So
art.
do the
though.
bartenders. If you got a
Yeah,
popping
they
bar,
do.
they gotta keep it
They
moving.
do.
They be
and I'm not
dancing.
And they bring me chicken wings.
The bartenders, but some of these girls really have physical skill.
It's
For
an
sure.
art.
Now the girls that I typically throw money at are the girls who do pole tricks.
Yeah.
Or you sticking beer bottles up your vagina and
No,
shit. Did that-
I ain't going to no
They be
underground
doing that. They be
Like,
doing
I
that
mean,
though.
you gotta go the extra
I'm
mile,
doing
man.
that,
though.
going like 20 feet in the air, dropping down in the splits, doing cartwheels.
So
and all
that-
Yo,
that
but
Right.
you know what fucked the game up?
It's art.
Spencer sell stripper poles. I know plenty of girls that got a strip pole in their room,
But it's not the same.
and they not as good.
But let me
They-
tell you this
they-
though.
they
I
don't
got
art,
this
bro.
for
They
ladies.
It's
really
like you can buy
flabby, and
canvas,
it's not
but you
the
can-
real.
everybody
But listen,
Yeah.
here's the thing though,
But
Lady
how many
T.
strip clubs y'all really seeing where motherfuckers is artists, like a strip
How
artist?
many
I know a
rappers
few.
out there is really popping? Like you might see a chick on Facebook hanging from the ceiling doing shit. You feel me?
But does that deserve my
but that's
money?
like
I'm
one
not
out
gonna
of
hold-
Okay,
every-
when I go to the circus, I pay. I'm not comparing strip clubs to the circus, but I'm just saying you go to the circus and you pay money. Now, when a lion jumps through the fire, that may be different than this one circus where the lion is just walking around. But I ain't throwing money at that lion for jumping through the
The
fire.
thing is, when
it's-
you go to
He doing some
ass.
extra shit.
somebody is
shaking her ass.
they shaking their ass for you.
So when
but
you go to a
why
Cavaliers
you-
game and LeBron dunk, do I start throwing money at him?
Nigga, I already gave you my money.
I
The
gave
whole
this
thing
bro-
is, I
my
get-
money.
but you're not giving the strippers money. You're giving the club money.
I ain't give LeBron money. I give the stadium money.
No,
You can't
Your
do
organization.
55.
What, the club need to start paying them.
Yeah, the clubs is popping them all.
They not paying nobody shit.
The promoters getting more money than
Yo,
shit.
think about a strip club owner. All they paying is to keep the lights on.
That's it.
No employees.
And
If
the bar.
anything, the strippers
And
got to
the bar.
give you money.
They do. They pay a house fee.
That's
they
It's like a
pimping.
barber, right?
They pay a
Yo,
house
they
fee. And they have to
pimping.
get their makeup
But
done
let me
every
ask you
night,
this.
and they have an in-service.
Do you think
makeup
they got
artist.
the easy way out? And hear me out. Only reason I say that is right. If you're a woman that's blessed with a nice body,
Facts.
I mean, let's not even go into that.
But-
'cause
but-
bitches buy bodies every day.
And I'm not gonna
Right,
go the easy
right,
way out
but-
because some football players are just
Bitches
big.
go in the basements every day
Right.
and come out brand new.
but all I'm saying is just hear
Stop
me
it.
out though. I'm saying like in general, it doesn't even matter whether you buy it or it's natural. Is it okay for me to throw my hard-earned money because I have a real job where I work hard as fuck, and you're showing your body for me like you're getting
But
naked?
this is all subjective. Why are you coming there for you to throw money?
Why am I coming? I don't come
No,
to
no,
throw
so
money.
Here's
But
the
that's
problem
what I'm
I
saying.
have.
But this is what I'm saying.
they'll kick you out
You're
if you don't
going
throw money.
They
No,
will
that's
kick
not
you
true.
out.
Some
I
strip
know
clubs-
plenty of bitch who done
Okay.
stood there with a drink in their hand all night.
Well, you a-
sipping.
but- 'cause it's a girl.
It's a girl. Most
Niggas
and
gotta
I
pay.
don't know if you know, and sometimes it's not even really kicking you out. It's just the girls will tell the bouncer, and it's just the way they look at you.
And they'll ask
the
you
way
question
they
like, hey, you
treat
wanna buy a
She
drink?
is
Blackball.
Yeah, it's like they
on,
treating you
on some
bad.
real
Yeah,
shit
blackball.
is why the fuck are you going?
I'm
To
going
look.
to the same way I'm going to the club. I'm
It's
going
like
to the club.
to look.
Fucking club. Don't go.
I want to go to a strip
You
club.
want to see some naked chicks? I want to see
Listen,
a
I gotta
naked
pay.
chick.
No.
My wings is more
No.
expensive.
I paid $20
My
to
drinks
get
is
in
more
here, though.
expensive. I'm paying to go
No.
to a strip club.
I paid
Listen.
$20 to get
I ain't
in
gonna
here,
hold you.
though.
Nah.
I am going to Miami though in
Cover
September.
charge
So
be real.
shout out to
King
KOD.
of Diamonds.
You know I'm
is
gonna
so
be at it.
fucking
Cover
beautiful.
charges
You'll
be
be
real,
fucking
though.
bad.
And I
Okay.
ain't throwing no dollars.
I ain't gonna lie. I might make a rain in that
them chicken
motherfucker with
wings
them
up.
though.
Cover charge is real though. Like
But-
they
so,
charge
ma-
$20.
Lady T, hear me out. So maybe my opinion of strip clubs is fucked up because I'm thinking locally.
I think yes.
True.
I
girls
feel
work.
like
Been
there
to,
are so
Gold
many.
Club.
When you think about it,
Because I can go to ATL or Miami, like in your opinion, and probably see some
And they probably-
bad
that's probably where
Jones.
When
Luke-
I went
that's probably why
to-
Luke started making them songs.
I mean, strip club culture, depending on the state, varies. In New
For
York,
sure.
they have
That's
crazy ass
Starlets,
strippers.
Yeah, they
Now,
do Ace in
in
New York. Yeah.
Starlets, what I will say is the bartenders look way better.
Popping.
I bet.
They deserve it. And they
And
bringing
they
you
go-
chicken wings.
Bottle
man. What the
girls.
fuck?
I'm
me
sure
fucking
if
chicken
you
wings.
ask the strippers and you tipping them, they'll bring you your fucking
I'll make it rain on you all day. I will be
But
glad to
this
just
is the
hand you my
thing.
money. But if you want me to throw it at you, I'll throw it at you.
I feel like stripping has become it's become so saturated now.
True.
That it's a different culture.
Okay.
Before it used to be a little bit of a taboo, like, yo, my wife don't know that I'm coming here, but
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna blow a check on you, and it is what it is. And you
Yeah.
have those girls that stand out in the strip club like, yo, she bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Then you have some bitches who ducks, and then you have some bitches who right in between. But now everybody has
is
it so that
saturated.
they're all looking the same.
It's like the rap game.
They're all dancing the same. They all work at the most popular strip clubs. Is
Right.
Yeah.
a dime
Getting
a
booty
dozen.
shots.
It's
So-
nothing
Big
new
hits
at
and
this
Should
point.
booty
they just
shots.
raise the cover charge and let me just not tip because listen. So what you saying is it's so saturated. I mean,
Let
come
you
on.
not tip.
Let's be honest.
If you
I went
wanna
to a
tip,
couple
tip.
strip clubs and not
Exactly.
most of these girls don't be doing there's some girls that do the crazy shit, but I
But
mean
then it be
But
chicks
those
that
are the
walk
rare
up to
ones.
you and don't
On
do
the
Those are
top
nothing.
rare.
It depends on the
Some
night
of 'em
that
just
you
look
go.
cute and twerk.
Now the girls who know that it's gonna be a big night, when they initially start the night, that's like going into a game and you like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do everything in the first fucking quarter and then I'm gonna be good by third and fourth. Like, nah, nigga, you can't let up on the lead.
I don't even
Like,
think
you
the
gotta
pole is
keep
like a
fucking
thing
going.
no more. I
Snapping.
feel like the bitches just be dancing on the ground
They be
now.
dancing, but when you see when it's a popping night and those people come in, like let's say you got Jeezy coming in, you
Yeah,
got
but
Ross
I ain't
coming in,
Jeezy,
Yo,
man.
Gotti,
I ain't,
shit up.
but you gonna step it up for me, man? I ain't
You
throwing your
there,
ass no
but
money.
why are you
But
there?
you not tipping like
Let me
Jeezy,
be
though.
honest
Jeezy
with
be
you.
throwing
If
the
you going,
But how you know what my bank
but-
account look
but
like? Maybe if
hold
you
on.
turn up
then you
for
don't
me.
need to fucking go.
I'm saying
Oh.
what if my bank account is popping, but you think because
And I
Jeezy
get
not
that.
here, I'm gonna be
No,
I'm gonna be
I get
lackadaisical.
that.
Okay.
Well, if you don't bring me no chicken wings, you ain't getting nothing.
But you gotta realize that these girls work Thursday through Sunday.
That's a fact.
Typically.
So does
So,
LeBron.
yeah,
So
Right.
they know that at that particular point, they know what to look for. When
Right,
you a vet, it's
right.
some bitches who've been stripping for 20 fucking years.
Right,
They
right.
know a nigga who's gonna let go of the money quickly because they a simp.
know.
And they know the niggas who's gonna be like, yo, it's my birthday, I'm gonna ball out and snap.
Yeah.
And then they know the niggas who's gonna be like,
That's
just
true.
here.
So I got
So
this.
it's
an art. It's a
stereotyping.
skill.
art,
But I'm
yeah.
saying you
So-
stereotyping.
No, they know from the time you walk in.
Let me say this though, because I
They
I
know.
like the way this topic is going. So, is it hard for females that are strippers that have a man?
Yes, it's very hard.
So,
I
do you
know a
agree? Do
few.
you agree with that? Yes or no?
I feel like men are, and don't take this personal, men are very, very
Jealous.
sensitive.
Yeah.
pride.
Very
I would.
sensitive.
I
It's
would
pride.
be.
They are very territorial, and a lot
Yeah,
of men
like,
We
don't
are.
understand how to
it's biological,
cope
though.
with
No
someone
matter how
lusting
good she
after their
make money,
woman.
I'll be like,
And
damn,
then
he over
to
there
add
touching my
insult
girl
to
ass.
injury, not only are you lusting
Ah,
after her, you're seeing her
damn.
naked.
And
Touching
she
my
has to
girl
lust
And
ass.
she has
Or
to
pretend.
act like she's lusting.
But don't do that.
Facts.
Because
Yo, but it's not a man thing.
It's
Y'all
not.
would hate us if I was just
Like,
out
I
sticking my
not.
dick in
Yeah,
girls'
yeah.
faces.
I even
Because,
respect
girl,
my
let me
man.
tell you
I
why.
respect my
Let me
man
tell you
for
why.
have for you be even be able to talk about this freely, and you be able to sit back and just I mean, like I respect you, bro.
Because it
like,
takes
for
a
real.
certain level of pride.
For real.
But you have to understand that males don't have a. I think the male equivalent, the closest thing is a drug dealer or a
No.
rapper, because they think, oh, girls gonna
Let
be
me
throwing
tell
their
you
ass at
why.
you all day. You going that same way, like
If you are a poppin' nigga, first of all, this is within any male female relationship.
Okay.
Women look for the alpha males.
Got
That's
it.
what
That's
we
true.
seek.
got it.
We want the poppin' niggas. Even though bitches is gonna act like it's a fucking hassle, it's a reward for you to say, oh, I'm the main bitch.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Even if you're not the only one,
Yeah.
you the main one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different for us. Yeah, we could, if our nigga was in fucking Chippendales and he got to show his dick every night, like, yeah, I know, nigga, I know you out here showing my dick. Yeah, I'm gonna make a fucking scene. Like, if you act up, but at the end of the day, you gonna be like, fuck it, he coming home to me. Niggas can't do that same shit. Niggas get insecure. very
A lot of
easily.
niggas got stripper girlfriends though. That's one thing. As a
Yeah.
certain type of nigga.
Yeah.
The type of nigga that'll have a stripper girlfriend is usually the drug dealer.
But the same
usually
nigga
the rapper.
is, but
Or
same
the
nigga is
Instagram nigga, 'cause
Or
that
the
convincing
nigga
her-
that's
but
got the same type of access to
Let me
vagina.
tell you.
as she
That nigga
has to
Iggy.
men.
That nigga
Let me
Iggy.
tell
I don't know if y'all know that
the
nigga Shiggy
same
on IG.
time, at the same time, he's also telling his bitch to stop stripping.
Facts.
Right.
But that's
Why
but that's
you
to
telling
better
me
her
to stop
life.
stripping
To
it?
better her life.
Listen to this.
No, no, no,
Well, no,
no,
no.
That's like a
no,
girl
no,
Listen.
telling me
no,
to stop
no.
being a drug dealer.
No,
Come
no, no,
on.
no, no.
Listen, Lady T, hear me out. Hear me out, Lady T. Hear me out. So, right, when you get married to somebody, right, and you a married woman, it's like, damn, like this is a vow that we take together.
Right.
I love my wife. And let's say let's say you get into something, niggas be like, man, that's why I just saw your bitch out there at the strip club. That will hurt a nigga's heart, his soul.
And I agree.
But here what's even worse. How many strippers? Be honest. Now, if you doing it because you truly
Can't care what
love
niggas
it,
say.
I can respect it. To be completely honest,
Can't care what
maybe
niggas say.
1 out of 10 girls that strip really want to strip. The reason why I'm telling you not to, because I know deep down inside you don't want to.
You just do
You
it
might
'cause
be
you-
programmed
But
to
this
think
is the
you do,
thing
but you
that's
don't.
wrong
Okay.
with this. If you met me at the strip club and I know a lot of niggas who say
Right, if
yes,
you
I
meet
want my
outside-
Oh, if you meet her in the
girlfriend.
strip
If
club,
you meet outside the strip club,
That's
I get
different.
it.
Right,
If you
right,
want
right.
me to change my lifestyle. A lot of these
Right.
niggas is
Yeah.
meeting they girls, they
At the
wives
strip club.
At the strip club.
And
Or
be
at
like,
the club.
What if
Yeah,
I
you
meet
right.
my girl at...
You're a customer.
Got it.
At that
Facts.
point.
Right.
Mhm.
That
So
is true.
At that point, I'm treating you as such. When we progress into a relationship, you need to understand that the same way that I was treating you is the way that I have to treat everybody because that's my line of
So
business.
let me ask you this,
Can
Lady
you be
T.
bought?
Do you think
Can a stripper be bought?
Of course, everybody has
depends
their
on what her
price.
price is.
It
But also too,
depends.
do you think that strippers, like for strippers, do you think that that's what they really want to do, or do you think they always have a dream? Have you ever met a stripper where she's like, "Yo, this is all I want to do for life"?
There's some people who
No, Cardi B is a rapper, dog.
Yeah,
No, she's an artist.
She was a stripper first,
right
though.
now, she's
to
done.
me,
Right,
to
she didn't
me,
want to do it. That
Amber
wasn't her
Rose
goal.
was a stripper first.
She
it's a
done.
means
They
to
had
an end.
dreams.
Yeah, right.
Women,
yeah.
just like he said, just like men have drug dealing as a way to fast money.
Yeah.
Stripping is a way to fast money.
Okay, so
So-
stripping is the drug dealer version of the female.
Except for
Correct.
it's legal. Except for it's legal.
It's legal.
legal.
It is.
So that's like a girl meeting a drug dealer as a drug dealer, but seeing a potential and saying, I want you to do better. So I may see you as a stripper. Remember you telling me, oh, I'm just stripping my way through college, but now you get through college and then you still a stripper. Or you said I'm just stripping to make
But-
some extra
okay,
money.
So this is where this comes into play. So if you're telling me that I need to exit this lifestyle, then are you going to provide the lifestyle that I'm accustomed to having?
But here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. No.
Answer it.
See, I
No,
think
need
that
you to-
I'm not telling you I'm gonna pay for you to get out. I'm telling you I want
See,
you.
this is
Listen,
the
no.
problem, but-
Listen, but there's a difference between trying to pull you out and saying I want you to do better for your. I'm not gonna give you anything because nobody gave me anything. But I want to do
But
is I
that's
want to
not fair
better.
because she's providing a certain lifestyle for herself, and if you're stating
But what if
that
I
at
help
that
you get
point-
there? I
Hold
help
on.
you get there.
Hold on. What if you're saying at that point, like, listen, I don't think that this is what you need to be doing? Are you going to either help her better herself
For
career-wise?
sure, I will help
How?
her.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna give her $1.
how?
But if I got, let's say she want to start a wig company.
But she's
Let me
going
throw
to
you a
be
couple
out of work,
racks.
So
you
are you going to support her lifestyle and the lifestyle she's
wait, time
accustomed
out.
to
So
living during
I'm not
that time?
saying quit right now.
Right.
No. I'm saying no, I'm serious. I'm saying if I'm a guy and this is my girl, as she going along, because we talking daily, right? So I'm saying, okay, I need to know your dreams and goals.
Right.
As I know your dreams and goals, and we mapping out a way, but you continue to not do anything that we mapping out. That's a different story.
But
So I'm not going to say, hey,
financially,
tomorrow
there's
quit the
going to
strip
be a
club.
break in one way or another on how you operate.
How many girls get comfortable, just like how many guys get comfortable drug dealing, that they like, I'm not even going to try to do anything else because this money's just coming in every single night.
But that's not the case.
So you thinking they're trying other things?
No, yes, I know strippers who have 20 million jobs. Stripping is the only one that is supporting their lifestyle that they choose to live.
20 different jobs, but what are they doing to get the career?
I
they
know
want?
girls who have gone to cosmetology school,
Yeah.
try to better themselves as hairdressers, but it takes a lot
But do
to
they
build
really want to
clientele.
be a
Yes,
hairdresser?
they do.
What? Then I can respect that. I can't respect the girl that says I want to be a hairdresser, but she not doing anything. Then
But
that's the
thing
one you pull
is,
out.
In order for her, she's grown up accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Facts.
And at that point, she's like, yo, I'm not about to lower my standard because I want to pursue this fucking goal.
Sometimes you got to go backwards before you can go forwards.
And that's easier said than
So-
done.
so-
especially
But
when
everybody
you
has
already
to
have
do it.
bills. If you have a card note, you're not gonna risk getting a repo.
So I guess
I'm gonna
mean,
show a little ass and get this fucking card note.
but,
So-
but that's how
Period.
you get trapped in a rat race.
It is.
And then you 50 and you depressed
so
and you hate
so
yourself.
I guess I agree. I'm with you, Lady T. So I guess what my thing would be is what I would do is, if that was your goal and dreams to, like, own a wig shop or whatever the case may be, let's work on that together. But I'm letting you know I want you to quit.
And
Let-
I
we're-
think
we're-
it's
'cause we-
People
wrong.
halfway chase their dreams nowadays.
I'm gonna help you get there though.
I think it's nothing wrong with wanting her to not succumb to that lifestyle and not be someone who chases that particular goal of
Right.
getting money fast. It's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
The issue lies with men feeling insecure. Now, yes, you do want your girl to better herself. You do want her to make something of herself outside of taking her clothes off. But a lot of men also don't want them to strip because you see your women as property. Even though y'all don't want to admit it, that's my property.
You don't want nobody to
I
touch
don't
it.
want nobody touching
Or
my property.
insert that
I don't want
motherfucker.
nobody potentially getting in that
Right.
property. I don't
Or
want
taking it.
anybody even looking at my property in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Those parts are for me and for me only.
Well, here's another thing. If I'm where I'm at now, right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not gonna meet Black China stripping. So the stripper I'm probably gonna meet probably ain't getting probably more money than me anyway. I mean, if you have
be
like
surprised.
if you have a legit job to where you making a comfortable living,
Mm-hmm.
where you like, okay, now Drake meets Black China, he can probably want her to stop, and he has the financial means to help guide her where she wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a type of dude that got a solid job, I can do it. You know, I can do a little something. Then I can probably provide the girl from Gold Club. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably bringing in money, but she not bringing in, come on.
Right.
She bringing in money, but she not bringing in Black China money. I mean, she got a couple of eyes. I mean, she probably drive an Altima, but and that's cool, because I probably do too. So I'm saying is
But-
Drake can probably provide for Black China the way I can provide for the
But Black China
Gold
started
Club
from
stripper.
somewhere. Black China was in KLB.
Facts. So I say that to say, if I got Black China as my girlfriend stripping, I'm like, fuck it, do what you do, baby, help me. You see what I'm saying? So if I want to, if you stripping and I'm still in a higher pay range than you, then yeah, I'm gonna help you out. You see what I'm saying? Just like I'm going to help out the girl who's at an entry level position at.
But what
the
if she
bank.
said, hypothetically, what if she said, this is my life goal? Like, I want to die stripping.
Okay, well then I can respect that. Now I'm not saying I would have been with that girl.
But why?
Just like I don't want to, just like I may not want to be with the girl that's saying my life goal is to be a teller at the bank. Now, I'm not saying I'm not with you because of that, but I'm saying there's more than likely there's a certain outlook on life you have to where I'm not looking down on you. I just don't know if, you know how they say you outgrow people?
Right.
I think a lot of times you
But what
outgrow
if she
people because y'all don't
embodied
talk
everything
early
that
enough.
She wanted. She cooked, she cleaned, she was a good woman, faithful. She was able to, listen to you. She's a good communicator. She's physically pleasing. She's providing you with everything that you want, but she wants to remain a stripper.
But
I
outside
couldn't be
of,
with
listen,
her.
outside
Why?
of, outside of physicalness, usually those things don't coexist.
Touching her.
Usually,
I'm
if somebody,
asking,
Not even that.
hypothetically, if she had everything that you wanted in a woman,
I'll tell you why.
then I can do it.
I'll tell
Then
you
I
why.
can do it.
I'm gonna tell you why I
But
would.
come on, that usually won't happen.
I'm
though.
gonna tell you why though.
I said hypothetically.
Then
I'm
yeah,
not
I
saying
would.
it's happening
Yeah, I
all the
could.
time.
I'm gonna tell you this. Reason why I wouldn't, right?
Just don't
is-
strip in my town. Just don't strip where my nigga can go see you strip. Come on, at least pay me that respect.
But if that's
At least
where
go
she
strip in
making the
Dover.
money,
I'm cool with that. If you strip,
So I'm saying this,
What if
right?
the nigga ain't
Go
paying
strip
no
and do it,
shit?
bro.
You
I'm
sitting there like,
saying this though.
yo.
I'm saying this too. Also, like I got a family, right? I got a mother, right? And then we get together, we have children. I don't want our children to be hindered because there's a lot of kids that might be like, yo, shut up. That's why I saw your mom shaking her ass and your mom on the magazine, John, out here tooting that shit. At the end of the day,
Yo.
I don't want my children to face
So
that.
it goes back to
I would take care of her
my
at that point.
Other
woman
people
is
think.
my property. And
But-
I don't want someone else judging
and you
me
can't.
and my family.
I don't think you can.
for my property.
You can run from teasing because they can tease
They can
Jay
tease
Z.
you for anything.
They can
Right.
see. I seen.
They
I
gonna tease Blue Ivy.
yeah, it's nothing. It's,
She
But-
got
it's gonna be
fucking
tough to get
billionaire
away from
parents
that.
And they
But-
gonna tease this bitch.
But at the end of
That's
the
why your
That's why
mom
your
faked the
brain
president. That's
lopsided.
why. That's why you ain't come out your mom vagina, little bitch. It's like they can tease you about anything, bro.
I mean, they can. I mean, either way it goes, it's almost as bad as people who were like actors. Like, you know what I mean? For example, like Lala popping with Power right now, kissing all on the white
And
boy
I thought that
Tommy.
got
was
her
some
titties out.
bullshit because first of all,
Oh, why is that bullshit, Lady
That
T?
is
Tell me, Lady T.
fucking
Tell me, Lady T. I'm glad we got on this topic.
Wait, you feel some type of way about that?
Tell you,
Come
that's
on,
some fucking
tell me.
bullshit because niggas
Cool.
is full of shit. Okay, Ghost kissing all up on Angela pussy on the fucking table, and y'all upset about Lala popping a titty out. For
Oh,
Tommy.
I ain't upset.
I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad.
Fuck outta here, bitch.
I'm not mad. I'm happy.
There's a racial draft. We drafting
Fuck
Tommy.
outta here.
Tommy, my nigga.
No,
Yeah.
but why is it such a it's an uproar?
It wasn't to
Think
me.
it's an uproar?
Divorced. She getting divorced. No, I
Was
seen
it an
niggas
uproar?
on my yes, I seen. Niggas
But you
on
know
my
why, though?
timeline like, yo, that's why Mello divorcing her.
No,
Bitch,
he's
she's
not.
an actress.
No, but let me tell you, time out. Even beyond
Mello
that,
probably
Mello
fucked
fucked up.
Mello fucks everything.
But what you
moving.
said was
And he
important.
fucked up.
I think in the black community is more common. You know, people are just when they see something different, they usually, you crucify it. People. You commonly see a
But-
black guy with a white girl. You usually don't see a lot of black women
I'm-
with white men. Now,
but-
I'm
And
not
I
saying
got
it's
into
wrong.
an argument on my
It's just-
show this week
I
about it
believe they-
because this guy who is my co-host, JR, shout out to you, he said he does not like black women.
Wow. I
You
mean,
know
that
what's
hurts
crazy?
my heart.
We had a
I love
conversation
black
about
women.
this. As much as I'm not a racist, I believe just where black people have come from. If you want to be successful in life, I think it's our duty to stay. And I have nothing against white women. I would date a white girl. Maybe I have a girlfriend, so I wouldn't date a white girl. But I'm just saying, right? If I didn't have a girl, but I'm saying, I think from where we've come from, in order for us to build generational wealth, I think we need to stick black on black. And that's not anything against interracial relationships. But if my family didn't have money, but now I finally got money, why would I go put that money into a white family that probably had money already? Or even if they didn't have money, it's just we've been set back so long in order for us to be the DuPonts, the Rockefellers, like how the Wu-Tang said, you know what I mean? If my kid marry your kid, you know, we keep it all in the family. If he got money, I got money. Let our kids marry each other, continue to pass down that wealth, or we'll never be the DuPonts and all these big companies.
I understand and I agree, but I saw so much backlash because Lala was with Tommy and Power, and they said that it was so disrespectful to Carmelo that she was on camera.
I disagree.
Acting like she was engaging in sexual activity.
but
And
listen-
I said,
Oh, can I say something? Can I disagree real quick?
Wait.
I definitely agree
What
with
we
the
do?
fact that we definitely should.
What we disagree on?
No, with
didn't even
you.
tell me.
Oh, with me.
I feel-
Okay, with me.
With
Okay,
you.
okay,
I
with
definitely
me.
think that we should definitely keep it, black on black and keep the culture
Just build our
going.
culture.
But
Yeah.
say if you meet a rich white woman and you take her money, you don't think that we like...
But when
why
I have a
we
kid
going-
with
why
her,
we
that
taking
kid is
money?
going to identify as a white kid. There's a chance. So there's a chance I may have
she's
a
not-
kid.
Let me get this thing straight. 1 ounce of black blood means you black, my
That's
nigga.
what I- that's
you
what
could
I'm
be
trying to tell you.
passable.
That's what I'm
Right,
trying
but
to
I
tell
mean,
you.
but
black.
listen, but
You
here's
black,
the thing.
so-
I hear what y'all saying.
I was trying...
I don't
but
support
unless
that.
unless
I ain't
there's
saying
Yeah,
that.
like Serena
Unless-
Williams, I don't
unless there's
appreciate what she
people
did.
walking
I felt-
around with needles taking. Wait, time out.
I don't appreciate
Hold
that.
up.
Time out.
You
That ounce
talk
of-
about you don't appreciate Serena Williams. This bitch tried Drake. She tried Common. She tried a whole bunch of nigga dick. And this white man came along and finally treated her right. And you don't support what the fuck she did.
She'll get a divorce in the
Fuck
next 2
outta here.
years.
Baby gonna
Next
be
2
black,
years.
though.
The baby's black.
But here's the thing.
And the thing is, how many black athletes marry white women? Hello, Tristan Thompson.
I think that's wrong too. I
But
think
I'm
that's wrong
saying,
too.
Did he
the
marry her?
baby's
I
gonna
think
be
that's
black
wrong
no
too.
matter what, right?
No, have y'all ever heard of a
Hello,
rapper named
Lamar
Logic?
Odom.
Y'all ever heard of a rapper named Logic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard a
He
lot.
doesn't. If he's walking down the street, he's not black.
But
He's a
more,
white
he's more
boy.
black than white, though.
No,
But
unless they walking
consequence-
around with a DNA test, that kid is white hair. Fucking, he can grow the slick back. He's white.
But the
He's
way-
white.
He's passable.
The only way you know he's black, the only way I can put a gun in my head and shoot me if I'm lying. The only way you know he black is if you seen his parents. I did not know that kid was mixed. He's a white boy. He can't even say nigga. He's so
But
white.
that's just one
He's so white.
case,
He
though.
doesn't rap.
There are plenty of cases where people
Yeah.
come out your complexion
No,
and they're
that's a
mixed.
fact. That's a fact. But what if your kid comes out as a white kid?
What
And
are
there's
you
nothing
saying?
wrong with it. I'm just saying, the fact that I seen my grandma didn't have it the best. So when she wasn't able to pass much down to my mom, right? So my mom really didn't get that much. So, but they keep passing down a little by little. And if I'm finally the generation that gets a couple dollars, I would like to pass down goodness to a black kid where he can pass it down to his
Wouldn't
kids.
you want the rich families who hold all the money who don't like black people?
But I want to create the rich
Wouldn't
family.
you want their family to be infiltrated
Let's
by
get this straight.
No.
I would like
I
to
wouldn't.
create the
Let's
rich
get this
family.
straight.
I want to
Infiltrated
create
by
a
That
black
legacy.
never
people to the point
happens.
where-
You know why?
Because yeah.
I call it my white girl theory. Okay, white girls, and I love you, Becky, Sandra.
Caitlin.
They go through a phase, like the
They just
Amish.
want to fuck a black
They
man.
just love fucking black dick.
Right.
Oh, I love black dick. Slap it on my face, shove it
but they
everywhere.
don't want to go through.
But what they will not do, especially if they know their family and they're financially supported by their family, not marry a black man.
right, you're right.
Never.
Or have a baby by.
Or have a baby. If they have a baby, that baby has to be
an accident.
whitewashed as fuck.
Right.
And then this what's gonna happen. You're gonna have that little mixed baby, and then he's gonna grow up around white people, and he's gonna meet a white girl, and now the mixed baby has a baby with another white person. Now that black turns from 50% to 25, down to 10, down to 5, down to nothing, because usually they're gonna stay in that white community, and they're gonna. So a mixed baby has a baby with a white person. That baby's gonna look really white now, because now he's got more white than
Look
black.
at Robin Thicke.
Look at
Paula
Michael
Patton.
Jackson babies. How the fuck
Robin
they all
Thicke-
white? How the fuck his babies all white, man?
Robin Thicke is white though, right?
Robin Thicke is
His-
white. His wife is half black.
Who?
Does their son,
Paula Patton.
He's still with her?
Ex-wife.
Oh, but
They
say he
had a
made a
kid?
song,
They
Paula.
had a kid, and that baby looks 100% white.
Yeah.
Blonde hair, blue
That's
eyes,
what I'm
pale
saying.
skin.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it's by Paula Patton.
I didn't
And
even know they
she's
had
you
a
said
kid.
she's fully black or?
No,
She's
she
half
had.
black.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes the sense. Like you saying, so that it's
So now you losing a black, and like I said, I have nothing wrong with it, but I'm just like I said, if
nothing
I can
wrong with
pass
interracial
something
dating,
good,
and I always tell people, black women don't have any issue with the fact that black men are dating white women.
Right.
Where the issue lies is the fact that black men, when they begin to date outside their race, they start to demean black women. That's the issue that we're having.
true.
You love who you love, and that's fine. Love has no color, and I completely understand that. But don't start with the bullshit. Oh yeah, you know black women ain't shit. Black
but
women
we don't get that.
arguing. Huh?
We don't. I
Listen,
seen a
one
whole
thing
bunch
that
of
we do-
fuck a Daquan,
One-
get
no,
you
no,
a
no.
Bobby. I see the memes. I see the
What
memes.
were the memes originally?
I know, but
Exactly. But the
I
thing
mean,
is, black women are
it
the
can't be tit for
most
tat.
degraded species on earth.
I believe it.
From the time we come out, we're told that we're not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
We're told that we're never gonna be good enough. We have to overcompensate for shit that we can't control.
So look,
not
but
only are
we
we
have our
women,
struggles too. We get shot
And
by
we're
cops.
not-
Usually the women don't.
listen,
we be getting killed
we're
out
not
here, man.
saying that
We
men,
all got it
black
hard.
men don't have it bad.
But
We
is it a
get-
problem that we destroy each other, and we should know that we both have struggles?
What do you think?
Yeah.
I go through shit because I'm dark skinned.
Yeah, I believe
I've
it.
been hearing from the time I was born because my family's Trinidadian.
okay.
Everybody, I'm the darkest person in my family.
Mhm.
My family's like, oh, you got nappy hair. This isn't good. You got to get a perm. Okay, you dark. You got to make sure that your face looks good. You got to get this. You got to get that to be pretty. Why am I going through that? I was just the fuck born.
And I get it.
True.
It's not right, but like we talked about a few episodes ago, I sometimes when older people do some fucked up shit, it's like
It's
I can't.
ingrained in
It's
you, and it
ingrained
comes
in them,
down.
and that's
Yeah.
why I was saying it's our job as we take a little bit off, and then we continue to pass on. We try to pass the good
And that's
stuff.
happening because
Yeah.
now with social media, we're starting, even though social media does have its bad points,
Yeah.
it's also starting a movement where melanin is popping.
Right.
But
It looks worse
that
than it is.
psychological damage is already done.
For sure, but it's our job to now don't pass
To
that on
negate
to our
it.
kids.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Things
true.
like, you know, giving your children, and I know it's meant with love. I know it's meant with, you know, you're engaging your child in certain activities. But things like chocolate drop, you're bringing attention to things that they're not necessarily aware of. When
Chocolate
you're
drop, like,
5,
you talking about,
don't
like-
know- like it's a nickname. Oh yeah, that's my chocolate drop.
Oh yeah.
Not saying that that's demeaning, but you're drawing attention to something you wouldn't be aware of at 5.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah, but if you're
Right.
saying it in a good way, I mean,
You're
chocolate
saying it
popping.
in
I
a
like
good way,
chocolate.
But
Tastes good.
in the same sense, you're still drawing attention to something that doesn't necessarily need to be drawn attention to.
I agree with you. Like that is the struggle. Because even if you think deeper in it, when we was younger growing up, you know Destiny Child. Everybody like Beyonce. I never
is
did.
beautiful.
I loved Kelly. That was
Kelly
my
got more
baby.
love than Michelle. Don't get it
But-
fucked up. They love
but-
Beyonce because Beyonce was the shit. I mean, we
No.
talking about
Nah,
Beyonce.
Kelly was
popping.
the
love
shit. Remember
Beyonce
Dilemma?
because-
My
I mean,
baby Kelly.
I know, but there is a huge talent gap between Beyonce and Kelly.
But I'm
right?
talking about
Let's
look
not negate
wise.
that, but
Okay.
look wise, Kelly
Oh,
to
yeah,
me is
yeah,
more
yeah.
attractive than Beyonce.
Right, but here's the thing. I don't know if all men think this way, but I want to fuck Oprah. I don't want to fuck Oprah because she looks good, but people are attracted to skill. Like,
Yes.
and just it's like girls
To
are.
overall
That's why I don't believe in that
power.
gold digging shit. But because I think people are just attracted, like you said, the power. So it's like I know Beyonce look popping, but I think a lot of other people. So it's not 2. I thought we had 2. Where's yours?
Right there.
Where's yours? So we got the audio. So I think Beyonce, right? A lot of people did like Beyonce more than Kelly, but I think also because she was the star. I don't know if they would have liked Kelly
I think-
because they like Notori Naughton better than that Gap Tooth girl and that Cheetah
no.
Girls. I love Notori Naughton. I hate that Gap Tooth shit.
And Kelly wasn't the Kelly of 3LW, which is who he's referencing.
I'm not talking about-
wasn't the main girl.
What group
Adrian
was
the
Notori
main
Naughton
girl.
in?
She was in 3LW.
Was that the one with the Gap Tooth chick?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
The
I didn't like
powder-
the Gap Tooth.
powder.
You didn't
chick.
like the Gap Tooth joint?
Nah, I like Notori Naughton.
Who that? That's the Adrian girl.
That's the
That's
girl from
Tasha.
Power.
oh,
Tasha
oh,
Power.
Tasha. Oh, yeah. That's the. But ain't that the Biggie girl too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was popping.
Kim.
Yeah, she bad. It's
But
that
the
brown
thing
skin.
is-
Adrian was the star of that group, wasn't she?
Adrian
Yeah,
was
it
the star.
They always
and
had the
thing
light
is,
skinned girl as a
They
star.
always have the light skinned girl
They did.
as the focal point.
They
but
did.
but you know why they did though? Because at the end of the day, it's still a lot of racism going on. So what they
Racism
said was
within black people.
what they said was we're gonna give you black, but we're gonna give you
Doses.
light skinned black.
gonna
We're
give
gonna
you
give you
Jay-Z.
something that's
Ice
a
Cube.
house. You know how you got house niggas and all
Yeah.
that. This is the house nigger version because she's the light
But
skinned
when
one.
are we gonna start not doing that?
I think now they're stopping because now they're realizing that black is beautiful. Like
It's just, I mean, it's just.
I
For
think
sure.
it's very subjective. I think that dark skin and light skin is very much real. Colorism is very much real.
oh, for
still
sure,
and apparent.
for sure.
And I feel like they are giving the white people what they can handle. And again, white people, this is not your fault. This is your ancestors. I mean, at this point, yes, they're embracing us, but it's in doses. It's not really fully.
Can I say something before I leave?
Yeah.
About the ancestors. Like, white people really don't believe like they came from a bloodline of people who really like hated and killed because of skin color. So when they getting all this backlash and they feel like
It's not that they don't believe it. They just feel they don't feel
they
the
like,
need to
oh,
take
it wasn't
accountability for
me
their
or it
actions.
wasn't my
Right.
parents, but at the
Right.
same time your grandparents and your great grandparents was in that. You feel me? Like, and not to say it was you, and not to say, but you know what I'm saying. But like a lot of your benefits came from off of that. So at the end of the day, like
so
it's
do
gonna
you
gonna
want them
flop.
to do something or just understand? Is that what?
Just understand, because I just see a lot of posts where people be like, "Get over it," and
Well, let me
Oh, that's
take-
fucked up. Don't
let
say
me
that to my
take-
face.
you feel me? Like, get over it.
Let
and
me
work.
take the view of devil's advocate, right? Because I feel two types of way about either side. So I completely agree with the fact that
It's karma.
we should feel some type of way because of what our ancestors went through.
It's karma.
However,
I like the where you're going because I go this
I
every
will
episode. I tell
say-
them this.
that there's many a lazy black nigga
right,
and niggettes
right.
who use and piggyback off of systems. Not
Ruin-
saying that white people don't, because they are abusers as well.
And it's just that
However,
they-
I know personally family members who have lived off of welfare,
right.
make that an income for their whole
But they said there's
life.
more white people that do it than.
It is, but however, there's some shit that you cannot divide through racism.
And there's white people that are lower than black people.
Yes.
There's the white people. I don't know. Back in the slavery days, when slavery
Irish
was legal,
people?
there was rich white people that had slaves and poor white people who didn't have slaves. So they didn't have enough. They didn't have crops and shit. 'Cause they had to do the labor work themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
when slavery was done, there was white people who was just not only was they not getting money, but now the black people ain't below me anymore. So then we came up here, and there's like that's where you get the trailer park.
That's
and
where you
swamp
get-
people.
That's why I feel like the people who work with black people, they feel like damn, I should be owning you. I should be at least above you. I shouldn't be
Owning
working
you.
with you.
I feel like a
They get
lot
their ass
of
whooped now.
Yeah, they better not tell you that to me.
I feel like a lot of people
I just feel like they got a chip on their shoulder.
racism,
Like,
racism is not
why do I make the same amount as you? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they don't even know. They
especially
shouldn't
when
even know how
learn
much you
history
make.
growing up.
But
Like,
hold on, just to touch really quick what you said, I think there are a lot of lazy people.
there's a lot
But
of
I
laziness.
Also know, and this is not an excuse. And I always say to D, it's good to know your history, but don't bask in it, or else it'll mentally or subconsciously hold you back.
Exactly.
But
Right.
I think they
There's
are
a-
lazy for a reason because those bad habits were passed down. Like the reason why I got bad or I had
Absolutely.
bad credit because it was passed down from my parents.
But there's a lot of people who think that in this day and age with social media and things that are so concentrated in our faces that we can see, I don't understand why black people don't pick up on it. I mean, if you're able to open up Instagram and you're able to see successful businessmen, because there's not always posts of drug dealers. There's posts of successful businessmen, there's posts of entrepreneurs, there's posts of people who are actually making names for themselves. There's no reason why you should be on the corner for 10 hours a day
right.
and you make $100.
But you follow Mr. Real Estate?
Huh?
Mr. J Real Estate, you ever heard of him?
No.
Oh.
I think it's our job just as much as black culture, and like I said, I have no problem with black culture being like hip hop is our culture, like that's the thing, and hip hop
that's
is more
not-
than rap.
that's
no,
not what defines
no,
us,
no.
though.
I'm not
Hip-hop
saying. I'm
and
just saying. No.
basketball.
What I'm saying is we need the powers that be need to do a better job of showing, like I was saying, like showing examples of, look, you could be an architect, and I think parents are good at. We need to do that too. As we have kids, and I'm bringing my kid to the
Exactly.
doctor, I need to show them
mean,
like, yo, that doctor is living a
I feel
life.
like
The
it's
person who
it's
built
the
this
story when
building.
you get into like middle school, but then when you get to high school, that's not the
It's
story
not
Yes,
no
schools,
those
more.
it's
dreams
our
are
jobs, it's the
deferred,
parents'
but
Nah, I
jobs.
get you. That's what I'm saying. Like when you younger, that's
it's
what
the
you want to
parents'
be.
You know what I notice a
And they
lot with
push you.
black parents?
right?
They put such a high emphasis on sports that they don't reinforce
Anything else,
academics.
right?
And, or they'll put
Because
that.
they'll say, "Oh, there goes my basketball player. There
Right.
goes my football player.
Right.
There goes my
Baseball player.
There goes my baseball player. That's
Right.
right, baby. You hit that home run.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna get to reading, but
Or they'll say,
That's true.
I want you to graduate and go to college, but don't tell me why I need to go to college.
Right.
Because, like I said, if I'm a
Exactly.
kid and you taking me to go get my cavity filled,
Right.
explain to me that dentist is living. So I'm looking at this dentist as a hero. When I say, oh, that building tall as shit, explain to me that there's a guy who drew
Built-
them blueprints,
built it.
who is going to Dubai and shit. So we don't
Right.
see them as heroes. We just see them as working class people.
Right.
Right.
We see doctors and dentists as working class people. But the thing is, the white people, their parents are the doctors and dentists. So they're able to
Exactly.
see the what the being a doctor and dentist really brings. We
Right.
don't see it. We just see them as somebody providing a service. We
Right.
don't know that these doctors and dentists are doing the same shit that these rappers are doing. You see on TV.
or a lot of people don't understand it. And I got into an argument with somebody who makes a lot of Facebook posts, and they're normally racially charged. And I had a conversation with him because I'm like, listen, we went to school together. I'm like,
Is he white or black?
as he's black.
Okay.
And as a social media voice, it
Right.
is it's your duty, your civic duty, to provide both sides of the coin.
Right.
Not only
I
are you
agree.
supposed to do just racially charged shows, you need to explain how your race also helped you obtain where you're at.
Facts.
He is currently going for his doctorate at Rutgers,
Mm-hmm.
which was sponsored by a scholarship program due to what?
Him being
His
black.
race.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't
Oh, yeah.
sit here and demean white people all day, every day. All right. And say that, they don't help you do this, they don't help you do that, when those programs helped you get to where you're at now.
Right.
That's socially irresponsible.
But you know what? I'm glad you spoke on that. Today at my job, I was talking to this guy at my job, and he was just like, yeah, me and my mom ain't really that cool. He said, well, we just became cool because my dad passed away, but me and my dad was real close. He didn't get real personal with me, but he was just like, me and my mom, that's my mom. So at the end of the day, I know I got to provide it and be there for it because she's a single mom because my dad died. But he kept saying, like, I don't appreciate all the stuff she done. And I said, no, you need to appreciate what she done. I said, no matter what she did, she made you who you are right now.
Right.
You were who you are because of your mom. So whether it was wrong or right, it was her doing that made you act the way you did. So you gotta we always want to bash people as black people, but like, yo, it's hard for us. It's hard for everybody.
It's hard. And one of the actresses who was blown up overnight, Tiffany Haddish, the comedian.
Oh
who was on
yeah,
Girls
she
Trip,
is.
I love her story.
She has a
Her
awesome
story is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She never takes the fact that she was in foster care as a blemish in her life, as a hiccup. Listen, I was in foster care, but you know what? I turned it around. I learned how to adapt with many types of people. I had 14 different families. I adapted with 14 different types of people. Everything is a learning experience.
Yeah.
And what I told him is like, I understand that you want to speak out against the strikes that black people face, and that's fine. But also understand that white people have stripes too. They don't go out. Yes, they do have white privilege, but they don't go about life with no issues.
I think the biggest thing, which kind of piggybacks what you're saying, the fact you see all these black people getting killed on CNN, right? Statistically, there's probably just as many as white people getting killed and black people. But the reason why it's on TV is because if you continue to see, so we think we progress and we got a black guy in office. But now you continue to get thrown this imagery. Nah, y'all ain't going nowhere. This is what y'all really are. It can subconsciously kill the brain. So what you saying is right. That's why I hate people always talking about the struggle we're going through, because you teaching that to kids who don't even know what the fuck a struggle is.
And
you
that's
inviting
exactly
it
what
into their
happened with my
brains
son.
early
My son, he was like, I don't like cops. Why you don't like cops?
Too early. They don't
You're
even know
right.
that this
He's
early.
5.
Yeah.
Why don't you like cops?
Social programming.
Because they want to shoot people. Honey, cops come to your house when you need help. You know what else cops do? When you get in an accident, they come and see if you're okay. You know what else they do? They make sure that they go to your school. They tell you how to do things properly in case you're in an emergency. These are all things that we need to teach to our children. If we keep saying, fuck the police, what the fuck are they going to think? Oh, no snitching?
That's
Nigga,
deep.
you need to snitch. Your cousin just got killed and you know who did it. You don't want them to get justice?
as much as the Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown things go viral, I think they need to. I think we need to, as far as just, we know shit is wrong, but I understand we're trying to just show the system like, hey, we see it, stop doing it. But just as much, we need to show when that 16-year-old or 15-year-old went to college, and that needs to go viral. I think it's okay to understand bad shit happens, and if you want to use social media to kind of push the justice system and say, hey, we're not going to let y'all keep fucking up, we're going to keep bringing light to it, which eventually, but you need to bring light to the other shit too.
That's the thing. It's hot for about a week or two, and then after that, it's
But
like,
you know why?
oh shit, Kim Kardashian just had another fucking baby.
It's so hard for us to progress only because when it's instilled in you, that's what you know. It's what you believe. So when you're trying to change somebody's habit, it's like you got 1,000 people that's negative, and you got 1 or 2 people that's uplifting. You don't got enough people that are power movers. Like if all these celebrities was really making the move on it. Yeah, we can wrap it up in a second.
Yeah.
But if we got a lot of celebrities that was really making the move and pushing it, it would be I think it would help. I'm not saying it would change, but I think it would really help because we don't have enough people that are really a big influence.
And just seeing as much negative imagery we see, I think we just need to also see the positive imagery. And like I was saying earlier, just show that there's more than just actors and rappers. There's just other ways out. And like I said, I think it's just the parents' job. And fuck social media, fuck all that shit. It's the parents' job as a kid to show your kids all the heroes. You need to see other, like I said, examples of people who've won in life.
And another thing, just before we wrap up, we also need to start taking pride in minority schools.
Yeah.
That's a big dilemma.
Yeah.
The reason why these children are being taught that they're not going to be shit is because the teachers have the mindset that they're not going to be shit. We need to start employing black teachers to teach our children properly, not just black history, but they need to see that people like them are there to help them along their journey through education. That's very important. And I completely understand that, you know, it doesn't matter what race you are to be a great teacher. If you're a great teacher, it's in you. However, children find less comfort in someone that they cannot physically relate to.
Fact.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we need these black teachers who are certified from Del State to start teaching within the state. Come teach these children. Come teach these 5-year-olds. Come teach these 6-year-olds. Come let them know that education is fun. It's exciting. It'll lead you to places. And stop going out of state because you feel as though there's no opportunity.
And they want a paycheck. Most of the there's not a lot of probably black people that want to be teachers, and the ones that do, like, I mean, they trying to chase the big check. Like, some people don't want to go backwards to move forward. And like I said, we're gonna wrap up, but a lot of people, like we were saying a couple episodes ago, was some people want to. Everything they do is so they can see the gratification for it right away. So some people don't want to do something that may not have an effect until 10 years later.
Exactly.
15 years later. So they're like, fucking, I'm going to go teach at this rich white school.
My best teacher, I went to school in New York, PS 282 in Brooklyn. She was a black Jamaican lady. Her name was Miss George.
Wagwan. Yep.
Wagwan.
Yeah, that's
To
right.
this day, I swear to God, this woman was the best teacher I ever had.
Wow.
And she was and I was in 3rd grade. She was the only reason, and I was placed into an advanced and gifted class, which was like cream of the crop in New York at that particular time. This woman was like a drill sergeant.
Yeah.
But it was only primarily minorities within her class that she was teaching. This was when Harry Potter first came out. She had us buy books from Scholastic overseas so that we could be the first class in New York reading this book.
Right.
We read Holes. We read things that were like absolutely normal chaos, things far above our grade level. And we enjoyed every part of it because she made learning fun. She engaged us. She made sure that when we went home, she seen we was slipping. You ain't have homework. I'm calling your mom.
Because for her, it ain't a job.
need
She want to
help?
really do something.
I'm going to stay after school.
I'm gonna stay at the school, but she
I'ma drop you
loved
home.
it. She loved it.
The same problem with teachers is the way we got with cops. So many people are cops for a job, not because they really want to protect. So many
Exactly.
teachers are teacher because they want a
That's facts.
job. They don't want to
That's
protect.
it.
It's tough to. It's as like, what do you do? It's like it's It's just not the value. Money is such a value that it's going to
The
always
love
be
of
tough.
things is not going to be there.
It's going, and social media is only going to make
And
it
that
worse,
disconnect
unfortunately.
is always going to happen with white teachers and black students because they're going to look at you as a problem or a potential problem, and then they're going to treat you as such.
Yeah, you should want to learn. Like, you know, you should be here, but like that black teacher is gonna get you in line. Like get
Listen.
over here.
They got to
Listen,
either
don't make
pay
me call
teachers
your mother.
more.
Don't make me call your
They
mom.
gotta pay teachers more. This will always be this way, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Facts.
All right, but I guess before we go, you want to drop off your social media?
Yes,
It's
yes.
not on the
So-
camera, but we gonna still got it.
So again, this is Tiff from Anything Goes. Yes, we're Dover based, but you can catch us on Facebook. You can follow me, Tiffany Davis, Tiffanie. Last name Davis. You can follow the Anything Goes page as well. I got 2 co-hosts. Their names are Mo Pope, MOPOPE, and JR Holden. You can follow them as well. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We air every Wednesday around 9ish because we're black.
Okay. There we go. All right, Tiff, we appreciate you coming through. Episode
Appreciate it.
24,
for
Talk
having
Free
me.
Podcast. Hopefully we can do it again
Yeah.
All right.
when the fucking camera don't go off
All right, appreciate
45
it.
minutes in.